that pen. I'm about to make a list right now.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
I did mine yesterday.
I'm whack. The list is whack. You made the wackest content ever and was like,
damn, did I say it was corny?
Yeah, you did, but so now you understand why they make it.
We made a Thanksgiving meal out of it.
What you want me to do?
All right, let's do this. Yo, let's think this podcast, episode 272. George, Greg, Andy, Yuri back in the building.
Maybe.
What's up?
Very happy to be here.
Appreciate everybody who likes, subscribe, share this podcast. Appreciate everybody seemed to really love the Thanksgiving dinner episode last week, which I definitely appreciate. Which is crazy because I held off doing top 10 Thanksgiving foods for 6 years. Like, we never did it because I was like, once you do it, that's it. I have no idea what's gonna happen for next Thanksgiving. If this
there's no new foods coming out.
Yeah, and then like something cracking gonna happen. Or something like I'm gonna do top 10 Thanksgiving parades or something. Like I don't know what goes on Thanksgiving. Top 10 color leaves.
Star Wars.
Hey.
So we're doing not top 10, but I sent everybody a list. I was like, look, I can't think of nothing else. It's gonna be corny. I channeled my inner nice kicks, BR kicks. I said, all right, we're going to do a SNEAKSGIVING, fam. SNEAKSGIVING. I made 10 items of the most popular things on a Thanksgiving table, and we'll substitute it with sneakers. Now, please go in order, too. I'm starting at pies. What I sent, pies up.
Mine's out of order.
Okay.
It's all out of order.
Oh, I ranked mine, so.
See, I didn't rank it because it was like, hey, for pies, I would do a orange dunk, something like that. You know what I mean? Look, I know it's corny. I got nothing for you. What do you want me to do? This podcast's been around a long time. I'm out here reaching now.
Whacker by the moment.
I'm reaching now. I'm just reaching for, real quick, shout out to Cortez, my son. It was his birthday the other day. Shout out to Hustle Hard Soccer.
Happy birthday!
Won the championship.
Shock drop birthday.
They did a shootout.
It was a surprise.
Man, he did the shootout, made the goal. I mean, like, if he would have missed it, we lost the championship. Made it, won the championship, played 6 games that day. He did his thing, man, and shout out to Hustle Hard Soccer, man. Like, it's a really good organization. Shout out to the coach, I was that parent in the beginning, they were trying to figure themselves out, and I'm the one in the stands complaining about the coach and stuff like that. But nah, man, everything is better. The kids are so different because, like, they're all used to being stars on the other teams, and then they come together, they have no idea what to do. Like, they're so used to all scoring 5 goals each that when they don't score, they don't know how to do. They don't know how to pass it. They don't trust each other yet. But shout out to them, man. Cortez did his thing. Another kid, Denion, balled out. This young lady, Adrina, this young girl, she could be the best on the team. She don't know it yet, but she's really good. And Isaac, Cortez got MVP, and Isaac got MVP too. I got co-MVP or whatever. This kid, Isaac, like, he's one of them kids that, like, you just want to follow him. You just want to follow him. He's just, like, that good of a person. Like, he's a leader, and he don't even know it yet. Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to Hustle Hard. Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to Coach Anthony. Shout out to all the parents, too, out there. You know what I mean? I'm not a chit-chat guy, you guys you both are in sales, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so you guys can chit-chat. Me and George are in the government.
Yep.
On and off. See, me and George in the government. Me and George, the one thing work about us, we do a lot of fake laughing and have to go along with stuff.
That's sales. Yeah.
Yeah, but like you guys can turn it on and off. Like once we turn it on,
I don't like to talk to people though. So
and see, like once we turn it on at work, and once the work is done, it's off. Like it ain't coming back on for nothing.
True.
Like I can't. So like the parents for this, like the club team are really great. They're talkers and they're that, and they had barbecue, they had food and hot dogs and hamburgers. Like they're those people. I always feel bad because I'm not a chit chatter. Like once I leave work, I can't chit chat politics and shaking hands and a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, I'm over it. You know what I mean? But shout out to them. I appreciate the respect they show to the kids, how much hard work they put into the kids. Shout out to my son Cortez. I love him to death. He's 9 years old now, so appreciate that. Pickups. Actually, who wants to go first? Yuri?
Yeah, all right.
What you got? Everything?
Not much, man. Not much. I hit on the Dunk High Game Royals from the restock that they had on.
I didn't even see the restock.
You didn't?
Did they send a notification or something?
It's on Nike app, not.
Yeah, it was on Nike app and it was on sneakers.
Oh, was it on sneakers?
Yeah.
What's your again?
The Dunks.
The Royal Highs.
Oh, okay.
Nike.
I know they released a lot of dunks. I didn't know they did men's on the Nike app, though. I thought it was always like women's and kids or whatever.
No, there was both
on there. It was both. It was mixture. But
they had a bunch of stuff on there.
A bunch of stuff.
I entered them all really quick and nothing. Nope.
Hit on those and the black lows, the black and white lows, the red plum.
That's what I need.
The red plum ACG Dunk SBs from the Premier. Raffle.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think people won that, and I was surprised I won. But the orange Pata Waves, and then the KITH Converse 10-year anniversary Chucks in black.
He said nothing really. Those are 6 things. I
mean, yeah, you know.
Something light. You have any plans on wearing any of those anytime soon?
Anytime soon?
Absolutely not.
I'm working on it. Working on it.
Andrew, what you got?
Got both pairs of Patas. One from Undefeated and one from Sneakers, actually.
You win from Undefeated literally every single week.
Yes.
You know, they like me there.
I've never won one time.
Well, hopefully, that keeps it coming, because I entered for the Cause Blazer Sakai's today.
I didn't know those had a zipper.
There was a raffle today?
That's an accessory.
Oh. Well, you didn't know it? You want those?
I missed it. Yeah, I want those.
Really?
All of them
too.
All
yeah,
4.
those are fire. That zipper thing is an accessory you can buy separate.
The zipper makes it look better. But the shoe makes it look like you falling over. Like, the way the shoes are built make it like you falling backwards. I just never understood that shoe.
Well, on Sakai's website, it was like 2 days ago, whatever China time.
Sakai got a website?
Yeah, because I went to go into the raffle, but I missed it. And then Undefeated just did...
Did the Undefeated raffle work?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Because it's store pickup.
Oh, okay.
It was on their story only.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
they do that sometimes now.
Less entries because people only can enter in there.
I got my Undefeated
turn those
notifications
Oh my God, the Lakers are losing by 22. Good God, they suck.
Yes.
You suck.
I love it. I love it.
They're embarrassing.
But
Can't love it.
yeah, I got the blue
love
Patas
it.
off of Sneakers, which is the first hit I had since June. So that was nice. And then I also hit on the Bordeaux's ones this weekend on Sneakers again. So I need to start entering for everything. Well,
Play the
my
lotto,
luck's-
man.
I know.
Yours come in?
No, it says tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
There's probably some other stuff I've gotten in there. I got the Yeezy MX Oats.
Oh, them light yellowish brownish ones. What they look like in hand?
They're nice. I just posted. I wore them the other night at the Suns game. I didn't even know I won. I was in Nashville. My phone was bugging there, like service-wise, so notification never showed up.
Wait,
and then,
what? You were in Nashville and he's going to Nashville now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was like 2 months ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No.
the other day. I was like, what?
No.
Who's going to Nashville?
Rico.
Rico.
Oh,
Rico
what are you going
Ricardo.
for?
Rocco.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's what I think. I don't know. I think it's a family trip or something with his wife.
Amber's going. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Celebrate their union.
He was asking all these questions about where to go in Nashville, and she even, I guess, like, Hannah sent her an email, and she was like, dang, Hannah gave me a listen. George didn't tell you anything.
I mean, if you want information, I go to Hannah too. So
I was like, that's the most I've heard her say. Entire, like, 5 years of whatever I've known Ricardo. I mean, it is.
But yeah, anyway, so I showed up back home, and these just showed up at my door, and I'm like, I don't remember winning these. And I looked, and I was like, oh, you won. So,
Wow.
Must be nice.
But that's it, I think. I don't know. It might be some other stuff. Who knows?
George, you copy anything?
And I've worn the Patas already.
Which ones?
The orange.
What you wearing, man? Oh, Suns game?
Nah, it was family dinner.
Oh, okay. I don't even know where mine are at.
Only thing I copped was
I think
that,
you
but I
reposted
copped that a long time ago.
You
so.
reposted my fit pic with it on.
I did?
Yep.
Oh, I have no idea.
Olive pants.
A bot runs my account, so I have no idea.
Pants. Olive pants.
Spider runs the account. Oh,
Spider.
Roy, what do you got?
No, you got to show it. If I got to read this, you got to show the shoe.
What? You didn't get nothing else?
Nuh-uh. Nothing. What came out?
I don't know. I don't buy sneakers anymore.
Oh, what is it? The custom thing finally showed up today from like
Nike
6
ID?
months ago.
What it look like?
I mean, it's at home. I don't know. I was at work today.
Oh, it came today. Oh, okay. Were you keeping that? Or you taking it back?
The first one already got taken back. They were so whack. Good Lord, they were so whack.
That's
This one, I
weird.
think, today has more color in it, so we'll see. But
Dang, I hope you keep it, fam.
Oh, I did pre-order the Mosh
Not me.
pigeons too.
Oh, you did?
I bit the bullet. Bit the bullet.
I didn't. And you know what? I feel bad that I didn't, but because I said I was and I made a big deal about it, but I bought a lot of stuff that I spent a lot of money on. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just have to pass on that one.
Sometimes timing's bad.
Yeah, timing was bad, man. I just spent about $600 on the Alexander McQueen's. Then I these.
Okay.
The
Then I
Welch.
had
people,
You a baller? You a baller?
No, I mean, I was hooping at the gym this morning, and I spent some money on some stuff. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna relax. So
Just came back from Paris.
I want to see what the next
Right.
ones are that come out, next. So I want to see what those come out. But did get these. So it's first time looking at these. So what are these called? Bordeaux? These are Bordeaux? You know, I was making a big fuss all weekend about them in the text thread.
You've been making a fuss for 6 months or whatever about them.
Since
You could have worn with that sweatshirt, huh?
Sure could have.
Right.
No, I
Put them on right now, man.
If you think this is better than what I wear, what I got on right now, stop.
Man, I can't even see your feet, number one. And number two, relax.
This?
Oh, okay.
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. Okay, number one, that's way more matchy than you ever dress normally, so you got to chill
when
out.
your shorts is up high and the legs contrast from dark skin to
socks.
the fluorescent. Look, the leather on these is nice. I'm not a super duper huge fan of these, but these is going straight to foot. And I'm about to probably customize these or do something to them myself. I've been watching I've been watching some.
Remember
Jordan
when you talked about
distress.
moccasins?
Nah. Oh, I tried.
No, you didn't.
I watched some Jordan 1 distress videos on YouTube for about 2 hours straight. So I think I got it down. I bought a rotary tool too. I got what is the thing
You
called?
could have just borrowed the one I have.
What you got one for?
Probably some card shit.
Projects around the house. You're a house owner. You should own a lot of tools.
I gotta make this centered.
Hey, you over there carving cards, me? Okay.
First of all, you try to do something like that, you're gonna end up with the most crooked jagged edge ever. You own a house, so you should have a lot of tools.
Center.
A hand rotary thing that little? I don't got one of those. For what? What do you use it for?
Like a Dremel?
Yeah, I don't have a Dremel. What do you use a Dremel for?
A lot of people who own homes have Dremels and other tools. What are you talking about? You act like it's outside the realm of
No,
like,
I just want to know what you use it for. Like, I always see, like, I never know what would I use it for. Cut pipes or something? I don't know what they...
I mean, that's one thing.
Oh.
I'm sure you can use your imagination.
Pipes. I got a home warranty. It was $75.
Y'all are rich, so you can hire somebody to do everything. I got to do it on my own.
Nah.
They all right.
I got to do everything on my own.
Or just give them to Rob and just let him do it.
Nah, I'm going to do it myself, B. I'm about to turn him into...
I got a miter saw, too.
Look,
you probably don't even know what that is.
I made a mistake when
I'm about to turn him into Turbo Bordeaux. Turbo Bordeaux, B.
I got a miter saw and a hand saw. You probably don't know what either one of those things are.
What you making? You should make your own garage then. You been talking about that garage. You got all these tools. Make a garage then.
Nah.
Oh, you can't do that?
Nope. I don't got skills for all that. I got skills to do the basics. Only things I don't do is electrical because I'm not trying to die.
I took wood shop. Yeah, this is cool. Leather on these is nice. You know what I mean? Burgundy shoes just ain't a thing for me.
Look at that spillage on the paper right there.
Yeah, okay.
Bleeding already?
Burgundy shoes just ain't a thing to me, you know. Maroon 5, burgundy 5s. I had them, didn't care for them.
Leather is soft.
Yeah, it is soft. It's supple.
You mad at things plastic on the side, you know?
Oh yeah, that's the whack part. That if your wings ain't etched on your Jordan 1 highs, that's whack, man. There's only one pair of Jordan, maybe two that's okay with this. The silver ones. The Japan ones, I think, and the navy blue ones that are Japan too, right? Them the only ones that should have this.
Well, these are similar to all those, though, kind of.
That's whack.
These are fire.
I really wish they
smoking.
Fire is
leather.
wrong.
The only thing,
This leather is incredible.
if the swoosh was a different color,
The swoosh needs to be a different color.
that's the main thing with them.
It does.
The leather is
silver
super
is
nice, though. That leather's nice.
I don't know, man.
You sound whiny.
And I like the burgundy color.
Anytime you have like raw edges on the leather like that, fire.
The materials of a shoe don't make a sneaker fire. Like, I don't care.
It
The
helps.
colors is whack. Huh?
What did he say?
It helps.
No, it helps, but the colors is whack.
Say it again.
Like,
Boing.
it don't matter.
The colors are not whack. It's burgundy. You probably have 1 million burgundy items in your closet at home.
No, I do not. There is only 2 sneakers that should come in burgundy.
Olive
and
and
burgundy.
Olive,
Man,
great.
come on.
Olive and burgundy. What do you? I know you are not arguing that is not in the color scheme. That's the same thing.
This
Yes.
is fuchsia, magenta, or grape.
All that's nowhere
Man,
near
not
grape.
similar.
They're
Fuchsia,
all
fuchsia,
it's the
magenta.
same thing. It's
No.
the same exact thing.
It's
This is
similar.
like stuffing, dressing. Same thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, hey.
All right, so this
Same
is
thing.
what? Maroon or burgundy?
Either one, same thing.
Either one. Ain't the same thing. Maroon and burgundy can't have the same name.
Ricardo over here. Starfish and orange.
What do? Go into Home Depot and take all the cards from every color, and then you know the entire thing?
There is a
What are you
difference.
talking about?
Swatches.
No, it's not. It's the same thing.
Tangerine and orange are different.
Yeah.
Of course
Same
they're
family?
different. They're the same. They're different and the same. Same thing.
Okay. If you say so, look. Only 2 shoes that should be coming burgundy.
Arctic orange looks like what when you hold it up?
pink.
Thank you.
What that got to do with anything?
That's the point. You just made my point for me.
Only 2 sneakers should come in burgundy and maroon. Any Adidas NMD or any Adidas Ultra Boost. Then the only ones in burgundy or maroon, whatever you want to call Bordeaux, burgundy, wine, I don't care what it is. Only sneakers that should exist in that color that are wearable. Maroon 5s, we all love them. They fire
That's a
in
band,
hand.
number one.
Huh?
That's a band.
Thank you. The Jordan 5 in hand, fire. You put it on your foot, you be like, eh.
You naming shoes that we don't wear. That's why. That's a Jordan 1. You're going to wear that. I mean, I'm
Well, yeah, 'cause
sorry.
I'm about to customize it. Turbo burgundies.
We'll see.
Turbo,
How are you gonna make it
Bordeaux.
turbo?
Yeah, what are you
Yes,
gonna do?
you're
Don't
going to
worry
get.
about it. I got a Rory tool.
You're going to get sandpaper out.
All right. I already got
100
it.
grit, 90
Already.
grit.
Nope, 221.
And there's a hole through it.
221?
You can make it off-white on
221
accident.
grams,
with a
what
bunch
it
of holes in it.
Right.
I don't think they're odd numbers.
Virgil?
I'll tell you what I watched. All right.
I think you watched the wrong thing.
I got a
because-
wireless.
There's
Rotary
plenty of
tool, too.
ASU stuff you can wear that with too.
Of course.
Man, what? ASU burgundy is a little bit brighter than that.
Yeah, but there's different maroons and burgundies that
I
ASU
will
has.
not
I
mix-
have so many different
I
hats that are different colors, but they're all ASU.
I don't mix weird blacks. Like my black's got to be black
That's
and black,
racist.
black
That's
to mix them
racist.
joints together. My
Super
maroons
racist.
got to be maroon and maroon. You
got a
can't
lot
just
of
be mixing
rules.
stuff like that. No, you can't. You can't mix stuff like that.
Yeah, you do got a lot of rules.
Okay.
I'll go home. I'll send a picture of a
little
bunch of ASU hats, and they'll all be different colors.
Shout out to the homie Reggie. Sent me a shirt. Said he would.
Oh, yeah, matter of fact.
I don't know what it is.
Wait, did he say Ultra Boost on that list?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right,
Yeah, I
was
did.
about to say,
I did. I
all right.
said 2 shoes. NMD and Ultra Boost. Them the only ones. Shout out to
Those
the homie
those
who sent me
are
a
2 of
shirt
them. Those
for
aren't the
my-
only
for
ones.
my Pink Pigs. I like this joint. This joint is fire.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to the homie Reggie.
Wait, is that the skate shop that actually did the collab?
Oh,
I have no idea. Oh, you were in the
Lord.
today. Dang.
Well, it says
Look at
Infinity
that.
Skate
Team
Shop
on
at the top.
DS.
You didn't even research what you getting?
Nope.
That's pretty fire.
Oh, well, who are we dealing with here?
it's more like a salmon, though, isn't it? It's like a salmon.
I mean,
It's like a salmon.
that one, the shoe is more salmon. This right here is pink. This is pale pink. That's salmon.
all right.
It is.
You went to France and came back an entire new person. Huh? You was there for like 6 days and you a brand entire new person.
I am brand new. George, what come out this week, family?
Let's see here.
Ooh, these Turbo Bordeaux is going to be fire. You going to be like, yo, can you do mine next?
Yes.
You going to take out your miter saw.
If I remember correctly, about 6 months ago, you were like, vintage look is played out. Or it might have been more than 6 months
He
ago.
was the one that
man.
said that.
Man.
No, it wasn't. You said that.
Vintage look is played out. I said I was going to do that, and you said, that's man, people been doing that. That's whack now. And I was like,
Yeah, maybe 2 years ago you said that, and then the conversation continued, and you changed your mind like you do on most things.
Go ahead. What come out this week, fam?
You didn't
Or
change your mind?
what might come out this week? Who knows anymore?
Yeah.
Right.
Dunk Low GS Pink Velvet. Pink. Kind of like that shirt you
I
got.
don't know what that is.
It's a kid's shoe. GS. Women's Dunk Low Bronze Eclipse.
Don't know what that is either, B.
It's another dunk.
Grief. It's on Sneakers app, fam.
More like a chestnut.
This could be on your pumpkin pie list for your Thanksgiving.
It could. That look like pumpkin pie. That don't look like bronze.
Animal Instinct Jordan 11. Why do the kids and women's look different?
Oh yeah, that kid's one look like a
Leopards or something.
look like a cub. Like the adults is an adult.
Yeah, it's a bear cub.
Y'all copying them Animal Instincts?
You copying this?
No. Did anybody own any of those?
Wait, what
The
are
next
they?
one pre-days?
No.
Hell no.
Nobody?
says
It's like hell no. Like like them joints is crazy.
Because I have like 200 pairs of shoes. Why would I need those?
Man, you just said you bought Oak Ant Yeezys, whatever they call.
These are coming out.
Yeah, 'cause
Most
I'll watch
important
the
shoe
room.
of all time. And if they don't give me early access, I'm flying to New York and fighting Ronnie Feig, and I'll film the entire thing for content purposes.
Damn. Because you don't like content like that, no?
What do you mean?
You don't record stuff like that for the internet, no?
No, but Hannah could record this. She's the one who always sends you pictures anyways.
It's clout.
What
else you got?
Yeah, Ronnie's gonna be taking the trash out, and George's gonna be waiting by the dumpster.
Clout, man.
slap him with the salmon.
George gonna be by the dumpster.
Anyways, since I didn't put it on the screen, I don't know if you're gonna put it on the screen, but salmon toe July 5 and leatherback July 5. And I need both, but I'm sure they'll only let you buy one, so I need salmon toes. And how you guys feel? You already
Everyone
have
needs salmon toes.
I
Salmon
gave
toes.
my salmon toes away though.
What?
I gave them away. So
You must have lost another cowboy bet.
gave them away. Though. Special box and everything. Though.
You sold them to Simple? Is that what you're talking about? Mm-hmm. It's not
This,
giving them away. You sold them.
I gave them away. No discount.
Yeezy Boost 700 Faded Azure, however you pronounce it.
You don't like them?
I don't like those
I don't
either.
think they that bad.
They look weird.
Did you see that picture that Skate put up?
Oh, them white ones?
And you hated on those shoes before?
Suck,
Oh, you smoking?
I don't know what skate.
You guys saw that picture?
Oh, those
700s.
they're
the white
okay.
ones?
They're
suck.
I wouldn't
They're not white,
buy them,
silver,
but they're.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't have a problem with those.
It's like silver and white and like a little bit of brown.
Wait, Mister, these colors are different. Is now being on the opposite side, or it was just? I'm just curious. I'm just asking for my colleagues.
He said the 2 top Yeezys of all time is the exact same shoe in different colors. Right.
The point that I'm trying to make is
he can't give opinion on it.
I need a 700. Not this one, but I need a 7. This one matches this pen actually.
I'm not mad at that one.
No,
I don't think it's fire, but I ain't mad at it.
If you want the color, this
Andrew
color
said it made
shoe,
him sad.
if you want
It does
this
make me
color
sad.
shoe,
It's, like,
just go cop
depressing.
Ronnie Fieg beach shoes that you got. Isn't it the same color? Same
You
thing.
love like I just go down the street and cop Ronnie Fieg beach shoes.
You
Like,
can. They ain't expensive.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, I got those. Mike and those. I already got those.
Yes, duh. That's what I just said. The ones you got.
Oh, these got 100 stars on them.
You count
100%
them?
stars. Look at that. 100% stars.
You know what's funny is like the kids under 25 have no idea what that means.
Right.
What that
That used to be a grading scale for your shoes.
Somebody be
Wow.
selling a dunk, they be like, "You about 37% stars." I remember for a long time, me and George had no idea what they were talking about.
Yep.
It is the bottom. If you look at the camera, it's the stars on the sole. I had no idea forever
who's
what
looking
that
at
meant.
37%. Women's Dunk Low Orange University Gold. I mean, these dunks that are coming out are tacky to me. Every
That's
single
what's
color.
making dunks whack. When they
Yeah.
start coming out,
Nah,
yes,
too
it
many.
is.
No.
You just have to
too
sell
many,
them.
not
many.
the colors.
No.
Too many.
Too many.
Fam, if they
and the
did
colors.
no, but if they did 5 during the year and it was the wackest colors, it still would be.
Fam, just like I said, why dunks got whacked last time. They started getting weird colorways. The shoe never changed, and we all of a sudden we thought dunks were trash.
And too
In
many.
the color, we were like, we can't wear that. This is whack. Can't
If
wear
there
that.
was the
And it
only
like,
one available, people would be fighting over it.
Ugh.
They would be.
Every dunk now looks like a girl shoe.
You just
Every
have to
one.
you have to cipher through like all
Dunks,
the
you have a dunk
ones that
high in
come
your
out and be
hand.
like,
What are
I
you
need that
talking
one.
about?
This looks like a girl shoe. This looks like a girl shoe.
A little bit.
Just
a little
bought
bit.
a white and pink T-shirt, and you talking about that looks like a girl's shoe.
Don't mix my style with sneakers. Don't do that. No. Go ahead.
You see how he is?
Go ahead.
Actually, you guys know how he is, so I don't even.
Go ahead. No. Sneaksgiving. Next.
We just
Later.
said we need.
Sneaksgiving.
We just got done saying we need salmon toe shoes, and you talking about girl shoes
We all want salmon toes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
and leatherbacks.
Yes.
Why
I don't
wouldn't
really
we?
care about leatherbacks that much.
Yeah, I'm good on those.
I'm a cop if
You
I
get
can.
them for, if you get them for retail, you
Oh
can.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm
of
gonna
course.
try it. I mean, like, I'm
we're
not
trying.
The conversation wasn't, are you paying?
I want
over
the
retail for
salmon toe
them?
more though.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah, of course.
I'd take either.
Oh yeah, 100%. Clearly. What else come out? That's it.
Yes. What if you order and you don't know which one you getting?
Doing it.
I don't care.
That would be
tight.
fire. That would be fire.
They probably should be like that.
That'd be tight.
It should just be a silhouette.
Yeah, you're right.
And it should be question marks. Or it should say every version of the color.
All right.
Salmon,
Don't
pink,
put question
hot
marks.
pink, yellow.
Question
it should be
marks
everything.
might be suspect.
Go ahead.
Women's Dunk High University Gold and Orange. I don't know why we need both.
Fam, is there anything else besides dunks this week?
You relax. You already loaded all these pictures. You act like
No,
you
I
don't
didn't.
know
I
this.
didn't load not a single dunk. I'm not putting any of these
Oh,
dunks
yeah,
on
you-
screen. What else you got?
All these shoes are like double retail. People care about this stuff. You might want to put it on the screen for them.
No thanks.
Sakai Blazer Lows, 2 different colors that they were talking about.
Yes. Yes.
Blue
Now that zipper
and
accessory
red.
thing, I'm kind of digging that. But like I said, the shoe look like you falling backwards. I don't understand it.
I don't know what that means. This says a Yeezy Quantum is coming out, and it's actually named after Ricardo's wife, but
Let me see
amber tint,
what it look like.
like all the other ones.
That look like
Horrible.
Miriam. That looks like the whatever. Come on, easy. What you doing?
But I mean, I haven't seen any promo for that, so maybe it's coming out overseas or something. And then what day is, when do we come back here? Okay, so I can say this one.
You can say Monday.
Jordan 3 Patchworks.
With them camos?
No.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Camos.
I
They
think you already be
suck.
saying no to a lot of stuff. and just
Absolutely.
copy.
No. Those, not even looking at. Not even
love the
considering.
There's one thing I do like about it. The heel tab, like
Nike swoosh.
yeah, that thing's
Yeah.
cool. That's up. You can
is
remove
this?
it. And
The idea is almost there, and they just
Yeah,
had
they
to
just-
mess it up.
George, you forgot something by the
Nah,
way.
they suck.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a second. I don't know what this is, and this has to be a Europe only release, or they got the date wrong. What is that?
That's a Yeezy
Oh, that's
Boost
the new
350
compacts.
V2
Yeah.
compact.
Remember, there's like a red one
Sure.
and
What, I mean, it's
You
coming
never
out
seen
this
that?
week.
oh, I don't know.
Oh, they're the red
This picture
ones?
doesn't look anything like the other pictures.
Yeah,
that
it
came
doesn't.
out.
Weren't they like drawing? I don't know. I mean, that looks like a. I don't know what that is, man.
He's morphing that banana egg yolk
I don't know what that is.
So I don't know what I missed, but it's not on this list.
Patas, the third color, come out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I picked up.
Mama Yay.
Well, it's not on here.
What's the third color?
The
burgundy ones. Oh, yeah, I already copped those, but I gave them to a friend.
Yeah, it's not on here.
Where'd you cop?
Paddle website.
Oh. See, I won't be up at 4 a.m., so.
I was driving.
Since we were talking about burgundy shoes, Mama Minier.
Oh, yeah, they'll come out tomorrow. I'm a Minier highs.
Thursday.
Remember ones?
Oh, wait, what's tomorrow?
Yeah,
tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, yeah.
Your mama ones. That's what you call them.
You want those?
I'm going to get them. I'm going to try to get them.
They
I don't know
look
if I'll wear them.
way better than these, all right? I'm talking a light years better than these, all right? That's
I'm going to try.
facts.
I'm going to try.
Right.
I'm going to try.
I'm going to try for the homie. The homie asked me to try for him. I said, I'll do what I do, See what happens.
Wait, you don't want them?
No. Man, about these, man. What am I going to do with them, no? I'm all right with them.
Have 2 pairs?
No. Must be nice. What
do you mean?
I just said you don't got pre-days. You said, I got 200 pair of shoes. What do I need these for?
You just bought Alexander McQueen's.
Yeah, because I got to wear certain things to Steak 44 and, Ocean Prime.
This is true.
And, you got to wear certain things. I can't walk in there with my, whatever these Bordeaux.
This is
I walked into the high rollers table here, so.
You're right.
It's true.
Anything else, Giorgio?
You guys pointed out 2 things that weren't on this list, so that's it.
What are we talking about today? Oh, real quick, Nike, what's it called? NIKELAND and Roblox.
Ready Player One.
Anybody care?
That's what this world is becoming.
Oh, what?
NIKELAND and Roblox.
The metaverse.
I got a lot of things to kind of say about it, but I don't know what y'all thoughts on it.
I just don't understand it.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't get into that stuff, so I don't like NFTs and.
Yeah.
I mean, I dabble in crypto, but I just look at that as like stocks, so that's different.
Same.
So I'm not really interested in all that meta stuff, and it's like buying skins for like Fortnite, and I barely know what that means. But
no joke, I have no idea what y'all are talking about. None, not a single clue.
Look, my only thing is, and this is
if you want to break it down what it is first.
Well, so NIKELAND is something they created
like
with
Complex
Roblox.
Land?
No. It's
But
not
virtual-
a event you go to.
Yeah, they got virtual
Oh, they did do Virtual Complex.
Oh, okay. Well, NIKELAND is something that they collaborated with Roblox. Roblox is like a game for kids where you create an avatar and you walk around in cities and you do stuff. So they created a NIKELAND in this game or whatever, so kids can go in there and put on Nikes and clothes and stuff like that. Now, here's the thing. I'm the only one in this room with kids, right? I mean.
Yeah, no.
That we know of.
Not that I know of.
So
I don't have any.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with
just Ricardo.
When it comes to this, to me, I find this extremely disappointing.
He's everyone's child.
I'll be honest.
He's a child to actual children.
I find this to be very. I find this to be very disappointing as a parent. One, because I don't like the fact that Nike is straight. Nike is an athletic company. To just do it, go do it. I'm trying to get my kids play Roblox all the time. I'm trying to get my kid off of Roblox, or Roblox, whatever it's called. I'm not trying to make it cooler for them. And I was reading the stuff on CNBC, and the quotes was one of the Nike analysts was we figured we'd get to the kids first, and I'm like, ew.
Like fucking cigarette companies.
It sound like a drug thing, gangs. We try to get in the elementary schools, So I was trying to say, we figured that, we get to the kids first. These are actual words from off the CNBC site, introduce the brand to them early, so then they be like, ooh, if I wear it in here, I want to wear it out there.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I read that.
Ew, that's gross. It just sounds nasty. And I'm like, you straying away from what this is supposed to be. Get kids off the iPad and off that stuff to get outside and do something.
Oh, so they actually have to go somewhere to do this virtual thing?
No.
Well, you get on your iPad. It's a game. It's a video game. And you're just walking around hey, friends, it's a world.
Okay.
Sims
so then what does that got to do with going outside then?
No, they're saying that pay attention. Go ahead and look at me. NIKELAND is a place where you go in there and you can say, ooh, Travis Scott's, and put them on your avatar.
Yeah.
You can put on Nike clothes in there. You can put on other sneakers. And they're trying to say that this is where we could test product. Ooh, put something that doesn't exist yet in there. And if all the kids are wearing it in the fake world, then no one will wear it in the physical world. And I'm like, ew.
Okay. I mean, that at least has some kind of connect the dots scenario.
No. I know why. I'm not saying I don't understand the marketing behind it. I'm saying it goes against the original understanding of Nike to me.
I'm saying you were talking about going outside and doing whatever. Is that Nike's idea or someone else's idea?
Well, they're saying that that's the point of it. We can test products. If the kid says, man, I want to dress like my avatar, now they can create physical versions of what they make in the fake world for kids to go buy on the outside
Well, I took it as you saying stop playing indoors and go play outside with your friends or something.
No, that's what Greg wants.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, an athletic brand who's been promoting since we were little kids, just do it, which meant go outside, go do something. Yeah. Bo Jackson, all this play, do all this stuff, is now like endorsing being in this fake world.
It's 2021.
I know why. No. I know why. I'm talking about as a parent step. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get my kid off of this. I don't need him to have an extra thing. Yo, you got the Travis Scott in the fake world. Like, I don't need this goofy stuff in addition to like what I'm trying to break. Majority of parents and kids with iPads and stuff like that are trying to break it somehow, not make it even cooler. All right. So like to me, and like I said, the words that they're using on the site, and this is an analyst of Nike saying, like I said, yo, we're trying to get the brand to the kids early. You know, we could test like, and that sounds like some old weird drug gangs type of stuff.
Of course, it's weird.
And I understand the marketing behind it. I do. I get it. I just don't like it. Like, I think parents need to like. It's just something that to me. Now, I didn't know they had a collaboration with Roblox before, like a Nike Air Max Day, one of those things or something like that. Yeah. I know nothing about that. Like I said, and this is just strictly coming from a parent, like I literally, my kids are like on Roblox all the time. Like, oh, buy me some Robux or whatever this stuff is. And it's like, man, come on, man. Like, get off this goofiness. And they like I look at the iPad and it's like 25 kids and they're like running around a haunted house and they just like, oh my gosh, like they're just running. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, you know what I mean? But now you can run around wearing Travis Scott's and, you know,
and get trampled.
Kim Jones hoodies and all this stuff or whatever. So
Kim Jones, like North Korean.
So, I mean, he's a Nike designer. Like, you could go in there fitted now.
No, I'm talking about, you said it like the
Kim Jong-il.
Yeah,
I said Kim Jones. I mean,
Kim Jones. I thought you said Kim Jong.
No.
That's what I was like, all right.
No. So you could wear, your Kim Jones stuff or whatever. But like I said, you know, it's out of our world. We don't mess with stuff like that. I don't know anything like that. Metaverse and all this, I know nothing about it, no. Only verses I know is in Marvel, and that's it. So, what else? Oh, LeBron Big Bangs. LeBron Big Bangs.
I want them. I'll take them.
Yeah.
I'll take them. I had them. Sold them. Had them.
Okay.
Sold them to Adam.
Oh, okay.
Adam West.
And LeBronaldos? What are they called?
LeBronald Palmers.
LeBronald Palmers.
LeBronald Palmer.
LeBronald Palmers.
Oh my God.
I guess it's a stupid word. LeBronald Palmers are coming out as well.
I'm so sick of them just recycling colors on every model he does. Like, if you have the original pair, why would you want the new pair?
That's true.
What
but they do it with Jordans. We do it with Jordans all the time.
But it's like, I don't like that either. I don't like when they take like the Bordeaux 7 stuff. Like, it's weird. I'm saying, like, what was the first LeBronald Palmer? What was it?
Whatever it's called. They never came out with one, did they?
Yeah, they did. There's been a few.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I know they have in other models.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
but they're now bringing the original that never ever came out.
That was the original?
8. Yeah, that's the original. It never released.
Oh, I barely looked at the picture you sent. I thought it was just in the new 19.
No. It's on the LeBron 8. It's a LeBron 8 low.
This is a 12.
Yeah, it's on the 8.
See, they've come out with those in...
Yeah, they've come out with like a version of the color, but now they're coming out with the one that got the palm trees all over it. So... I don't know what's up with your app. Your app don't work. Huh?
Oh, no, this is Google.
Have your images.
This is Google.
There it is, right there. Like,
what?
There it is, right there.
Oh, those? The
like,
9s?
It's 8. It's
this is a 9. This is a 9.
That's an 8. It's a 9?
This is a 9.
What's a LeBron? Oh, yeah, 9. Sorry, 9. So that's coming out. Look, did anybody buy South Beach 8s?
No. Yes, I did.
You did? You don't even know.
I did. I had to think about it.
Did you have the original ones?
No.
Okay. Have you worn these? Do you plan on wearing them?
I do plan on wearing them, yeah.
Now, like, I look at this as like another... You get caught up in nostalgia stuff. Like,
yeah,
we can't do nothing with a all turquoise Miami boot. Like, we seriously can't. Like, now we can try to make ourselves do something with it. Big Bangs are clearly like legendary. Like, it's part of the greatest all-star pack weekend, like literally shifted sneakers to the bad. Like, it's part of that, what was that, the LeBron, the KD, Foamposite Galaxy, and like that entire pack shifted sneakers so crazy that, I mean, we had people in Arizona, and I don't know about other states, but people in Arizona, how long were they like outside of
Foot Locker or
House of Hoops?
A week or something.
Like a week?
5 days or a week or
Man,
something.
come on. And now, like, we didn't even know the rules and stuff like that. We all could have got a pair.
Clearly it was for the foam positive. If the other stuff came out, people would care, but they wouldn't have been lining up like that.
I think people wanted the KD and the LeBron. I think it was probably
they did.
foam.
They wouldn't have been in line for 7 days if there was no foam. Trust me. The foam was like, you get the foam, that's $1,500.
Not 7 days. Yeah. No.
Well, they let them go home and shower and stuff, so it wasn't a real
I don't even remember that.
It wasn't a real camp out.
But
you had to be back in a certain amount of time to keep your spot or whatever.
So then a lot of people, you know, obviously sent it like, yo, this is crazy, you copping. And I was like, no, I'm not. Now, I can't guarantee that I won't when it come out, but only because, like if there's certain sneakers that are too iconic to pass on. It's an iconic sneaker to me. Big Bangs, I think it's iconic.
They glow in the dark?
Now I don't care about stuff like that.
I mean, I think the foam posit's iconic. I wouldn't say that for that shoe.
Oh, okay, so you wouldn't consider Big Bang iconic?
I don't think
foam,
so.
Okay.
Because look how much we like KD. Now no one cares about the KD no more. You know what I mean when I say no one cares about
I wore KD4s all day today and got compliments left and right.
I don't mean no one cares about KD4. I mean no one cares about that Galaxy KD4.
Well, if you look at the Big Bang prices right now, they're not even bad. Like,
here's the thing I feel about like all these LeBrons and all these like retroing. Like, I'm not gonna move on it for retail because what's retail, like 200? 180, 220, something like that.
High.
That's crazy. For a shoe I probably won't ever wear, or maybe wear once.
You ain't wearing it.
Well,
no.
But
I never wore
if I did see it at the outlet for 100, I'd probably.
That's way different. There's a lot of things I pay $100 for.
Well, that's the thing. So like, I'm not moving for them. But if I end up at the Nike outlet and they're sitting there, I'll probably grab the pair though.
I don't think so.
Did you want something?
Because they're not gonna. We already know they're not gonna
try.
make a ton of pairs. I mean,
South Beach 8 sat. Or were at some outlets.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I was calling people like, anybody want these? Like, I had like rows of them.
but those are like, what? You know, you're talking about.
Yeah, it was like
I didn't get that phone call.
Yeah, I didn't either, man.
They were mostly like size up to 8. Like they were small. So I was calling.
Yeah, I mean, you're just talking. That's like an oddball issues in. What's the word I'm looking for? Like shipping and
returns.
Well, yeah, but what's I'm drawing a blank right now. Like logistics. It's like, I mean, I'm sure they sent them there because it was originally supposed to go somewhere else. I mean, I don't think it was like stuff that sat in a store and didn't sell. I'm pretty sure it was like supposed to go somewhere else at first, and then they were just like, just send it to the outlet.
Oh, I figured.
Or like they found it later,
to resell it and took it back. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
not if they got like,
happens a lot.
Not if they got a bunch of the same size. You'll see if people were returning stuff. Unless one person returned all that. Chances are, if you saw multiple of the same thing, it's not returned.
I mean, it was like 6 pairs. It was like 2 8s, a 7.
I would imagine that was their stock.
Whatever.
It wasn't a return. Returns, you would see like a 13, a 6, it'd be random stuff.
Like, there's a lot of these sneakers that, like, back in the day that we thought, because of the period of time we thought were fire. Like, remember those Fruity Pebble LeBron? Mm-hmm. What was that? A LeBron?
4 or 3?
4 or something?
3 or 4.
I don't know what that
was. Like
was.
It's got the big...
the ridges on the side.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think it's a 3. Is it 3?
3 or 4.
Like, I feel like back in the day, I thought that was fire.
Yeah, but now it's like, because Giannis and like Kyrie's all come out with like cereal shoes, and we're like, this is fucking corny.
Yeah,
like,
now obviously back then we were about what, 10 years younger, 13 years younger.
Yeah,
it's a 4. Let me see.
It's a 4.
Yeah, so like things like that never came out. That's 6,000.
Yeah.
Now I know for a fact back then we saw that like, oh, that's crazy. If that released now, we will. I don't.
Be like, that's a kid's shoe.
Yeah.
But I feel like the same thing happened with Knicks color hardwood classic 8s. Mm-hmm. Like, remember back when we saw them like Knicks colors? Was it always a 7 or was it an 8-2 back in the day? I can't remember. But like, we always thought those were super fire. Now them joints is like under retail. You could, I mean, in some places.
Oh, they were at the outlet.
Have them. Yeah, them were out there. Oh yeah, they was at the outlet. Yeah, for certain. So it's like, I feel like all these ones that they're trying to like, I feel like these ones they're bringing back, they're trying to test. Like, okay, maybe we could bring some more LeBrons back. The way that, and I've said many times on this podcast, the way that red carpet 7s, Christmas 7s were mistreated to me. Sprite lows are still sitting on sites for 30% off. Nobody wants those. Like, those were some of the ones that we consider legendary. So, like, a Watch the Throne 9, I don't think anybody really cares about it that much. Like, I just don't. I think it's going to sell out, but I think it'll be on StockX and GOAT for retail, like a tiny bit over retail, maybe under retail. South Beach 8s are under retail or at retail on sites, because I sat there with all the ones at the outlet. Of course, I checked StockX and stuff first. I was like, I thought I came up. I looked on there, I was like, man, what? Like, I couldn't believe how low they were. I was like, man, that's whack, bro.
So who's buying these and wearing them? Do you guys ever see people wearing them?
No.
Nope.
That's the thing, and I said this, and I know people like it doesn't mean the entire world, but like,
I don't know if that's like an Arizona thing or.
I'm on the internet a lot.
I'm talking about like out and about.
Social
like you went to
media
SneakerCon? Did you see any LeBrons?
Heck no, it wasn't a single South Beach 8 on foot. It wasn't one for sale on a table. I didn't see one LeBron in that
wearing them in South Beach.
Like, yes.
That's why.
I'm trying.
Hey, that's where I would wear them.
Like,
You gotta go to Florida.
I feel like that might be corny. Like,
might
oh,
be.
look at me. Like, now South Beach slides. Like, but like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's my thing is like, like I said, I'm on social media. I don't see people wearing on foot. Somebody sent me one of their pics specifically them wearing on foot. And they were like, I just like, you talking about wearing your sneakers now? I just threw these on. Because it's like, you know what? A lot of us got caught up in that you have to have. South Beach 8s are still fire.
Yeah, of course.
Iconic, classics, legendary joints to me. But it was that decision, like, oh, what am I gonna do with this? Like,
See, I've seen
like
one
it a
person
lot.
wearing South Beats, and it's like the weirdest place. It was at the grocery store. Older dude, like over 40 for sure, maybe over 50.
It's worn.
They were beat.
Like original ones or
No,
new?
they looked new, but they were
okay.
dirty. And dude was just wearing like black basketball shorts and tank top.
And that's probably how they should be treated.
But he was like 6'4". So
okay, that's way different.
But it's just like, is that the guy just a fan of LeBron? And
Well, I mean, like, it's like these Jordan 9s that's coming out in the boot. That's on the sneakers app. Them Jordans fire to me.
They clean.
All right.
They are clean.
All Jordan boots are fire to me. Every single one that's come out in a boot version. All of them. Which one isn't? All of them are fire.
You using the word fire.
Yeah.
You said those weren't fire, and you calling boots fire?
No. Because we consider a Jordan 9 dang near a boot. So you throw a rough bottom on it, it's like, dang, this is a boot. Like, it looks like a legit boot. I'm like, it's a Jordan 9 on a boot. Jordan 4 golf shoes, they look fire. Like, and they big shoes still too. Like, the part if LeBron 8 South Beach came out in a boot, and maybe not South Beach color, it'll probably be fire to me.
You might be out of control.
A LeBron 9 come out in a boot, that might be fire. I plan on not copying, but I feel like it might be so. I thought it was iconic. I mean, I guess Jordan made a good point that foam might be iconic. Would y'all cop the Galaxy KD9 and KD4?
yeah,
I would.
KD4s were always my favorite of that like time period.
Right.
Because the LeBron is a boot. And at the time, Kobe was like my number one hated player because, of course, Suns Lakers. Like I never bought Kobe's until he retired, and so I was just left with the KD4 because the foams are too big and bulky for me. I'm too short for that. So KD4 is perfect because they're low tops. I'd hoop in them, walk around them. They're fairly comfortable, but that's the ones I liked.
Any of y'all in here have any of that All-Star pack? Anything?
I never had any.
I had the Kobe's.
No, what do you have now?
Nothing.
Okay.
That's why I want them back. I regret letting them go.
Now, I had the Kobe's. Georgia gave me a Kobe, and it didn't fit. Then I got another one. It still didn't fit. That Kobe 7, I didn't get it. Like, I tried a size 9 through 10.5. I still couldn't fit it. I was like, well, I'm not going up. That shoe was so weird, that plastic. I did not understand it. KD4s, I did think was like, obviously, Galaxy Foam was the one. Like, I'm still dying for it. That would be the only one that I think I would go out of my way to cop because I do still love it so much. Like, wear it, I have no idea. But, like, the Galaxy Foam one, and if you see it in hand, it's awful. Like, it's like they just put like when you blow dry that plastic on a sneaker. That's what it's like. It's like a weird wrap. And you know what I mean? Like, pictures, obviously made it look much better than it, but that is what it is, man. I don't think I'm copping Big Bangs, but Big Bangs to me are like up there with like top LeBron tier,
Well, they're definitely nice. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if they find the way on sale, probably move for them. But
KITH, Ronnie Feig, and them.
Kind of talked about it, didn't we?
yeah, he better send us some pairs.
Salmon
I mean, you want to talk about Nike
Oh yeah,
issues
yeah, what I said
first, or just every company basically.
So today Nike came out and said basically, I'll read it
Knock
because
yourself out.
Ow.
the whole world's dealing with this, and I work in more logistics and sales now anyway, so I deal with this every day, and it sucks.
What are you about to read? The letter?
Yeah. All right. This was reposted from Full Size Run Man, Mustache Man. Dear partner, COVID-19 continues to impact global supply chain and create transportation disturbances. As a result, this dynamic and unprecedented situation, we regret to inform you that Nike futures orders in spring 2022, summer 22, and the balance of holiday 21 will be canceled. This means any holiday 21 orders that have not shipped will not be fulfilled, nor any orders for spring or summer. In addition, due to these same supply chain challenges, Nike will not offer at-once orders until further notice, which I didn't know they did that.
You know what I read, dude?
Well, I do. I didn't read this all the way through. I just thought that they were doing this. We understand that this decision is difficult information to hear. Our goal is to resume supply as soon as possible, and we are committed to communicating transparent and timely updates about future seasons.
Any thoughts? I'm not in sales. I don't know. No.
I'm surprised this took so long to happen, or for them to come out and say this, because they knew what was happening way before this. Because like my company I work for is less than like 200 people, and you know how many people work at Nike and how smart they are. And we knew about this a year ago. To get a little like background on it, so like the containers that ship from China, you have to rent out and get space on a vessel. What our company would pay for a 40-foot container, which is standard, is like $3,000 to $4,000 to rent it. So that brings it to the United States, all your product in it. Now we're paying $20,000 per container. So I think
some are paying 10 times what they originally were paying.
Yeah. So it just kind of depends on what deals you can get and what prices you can get locked in. Now the funny thing about that is like with our company, we haven't raised prices at all on our product, which I work for a toy company, and the margins are very small because most of our items are about $20 to $25, and cost is around 10, 11 usually. So the fact that we haven't raised prices, and I don't know where our profit margins are coming from anymore, because like you can't times 4 on a container price, and then you're not, where's that money coming from? Because they haven't fired anybody or anything either, so really hard to say. So, I know, Nike's known about this for over a year, and now they're just coming out and saying, all this stuff is going to be canceled instead of trying to, I don't know if someone said that they might have had a contract with some container companies for X amount, and then maybe those container companies just said, we're not going to honor that contract or something.
I think the container store is like 20% off. Container drop down.
Drop front.
Yeah.
So
George's been talking about shipping COVID stuff forever. Look, you know what?
Correct the mundo.
Let me tell you something. I just don't believe it, man. I just don't believe it. I
agree.
Man. Let me tell you something.
I agree.
All of a sudden, I'm going to say this again. All of a sudden, 2021, we getting secret Nike letters and like, what is all this? Where does this stuff come from? And why is it Brendan Dunn, the leaker of all news from Nike? Every single month, yo, Nike said this. Yo, I saw the PowerPoint slides at night. Man, what are you talking about? I'm not saying that there's not any issues, but Nike, like you said, some of the smartest people ever. They know what they got something up their sleeve. That stuff gonna be on sneakers. That stuff probably be in NIKELAND or Roblox. Like, I don't know where that stuff is gonna go. That stuff is going to get to us somehow. All right. Now, way back early in the year or last year, we had already knew or talked about where Nike was gonna cut that link to mom and pops or something. We had this discussion before. This is just the easiest way for them to do that stuff. Like I said, I know what's happening in the world. I know there's some issues, but why do we know all this stuff? Like,
Nike is certainly one company that can afford it. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, that's why I don't really understand why they're telling people that.
Fake news.
Because they can definitely afford it.
Let's not go that far.
It's fake news.
They're trying to build hype.
One week Nike is like, one week Brendan Dunn and them is like, yo, we saw the PowerPoint slides and Nike had a meeting like, wait a minute, hype is ruining the culture. And then this week, yo, here go the secret letter from a store. We sent this to. Sorry, fam. Y'all not getting sneakers through summer 2022. We're not? Yeah, okay. That means you may not be giving it to Manor, and you may not be giving it to, what are these other little joints? I don't know, these other little shops or whatever. They may not be getting stuff, but them joints is coming. They may not come today. They may not come tomorrow, but them joints is coming. I just don't understand why I know everything about Nike.
Nike can afford to do it, but it's not fake news. I mean, Nike can afford to do it.
Okay, you know what? What is it, alternative news? Like, it's like, I'm going to tell you this, but like, we already got it under control. We just hitting y'all with a little bit of something. Like, does Brendan Dunn work for Nike?
See,
listen, here's the thing with
like we work for Nike.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't have anything to do with Nike. If every company is having the same issue, it's not Nike. I mean,
oh no. Like I said, I know it's real. Like, toy company having an issue, smaller toy company, I get it. Gigantic Nike, unstoppable force that can't be stopped.
Right, so that's why it's not
the metal world. They got it. No, they got it. We'll get our cool grade 11s and all this goofy nonsense. Like,
well, that stuff's already here.
You know what I mean? Like, we'll get.
But about like the Brendan Dunn thing, like, how many DMs do you get a day from people you don't even know?
I get about anywhere from 30 to 60 DMs a day.
Imagine how many he gets.
Way more.
People emailing, hey, this is what Nike told me. Because they got the letter from the mom and pop shop. So, like, he's going to get slid every information just for that clout.
That type of stuff. Or they probably pay people to give them that stuff.
That, too.
First,
I mean, they probably know the store owners already. They're probably homies. So
we know who Nike is suing every week. We know Nike.
Public information.
We know when. We do, but, like, it wasn't like. It was public information, like, you had to go get it. I don't gotta go get it. I just get on my timeline. Oh shoot, Nike's suing this person today. There's people that post Nike's what they just applied for new trademarks. Like, I saw all their Roblox trademarks before this stuff even came out. We know.
Yeah, sneaker lawyers.
We got the CEO. Yeah, we got the CEO of Nike talking about, man, I hit on Drake's Nocta gear. What are you talking about, you geek? Like, we got.
You can walk in there and grab it for free.
We got information on meetings about, like, hype and the sneaker culture is gentrified now. Okay. Then we get letters of, like, this was sent to a store. Dear partner, hey, FYI, you're not gonna get your summer 22 sneakers and stuff. Like, man, come on, man. Like, Nike always got some up their sleeve. It's always a bigger plan. And like I said, I'm here for a greatest marketing company of all time. No, they don't even got a market. That's how great they are. Now they're here peddling the kids in the corner. Yo,
it is somewhat coincidental that all that meta stuff came out and then this came out.
It's goofy. You're trying
strategy.
You're trying to change to get into the virtual world, but we can't even get real sneakers. Because what are you talking about?
Because the thing is, Nike could buy their own boat, own container, and send it right to Seattle.
Just do it.
And
Nike,
bring
just
it
do
to
it.
Beaverton.
Nike,
just get out there and just do it.
Nike can be like, you know what? We now make sneakers here. Now. All right. Sorry, everybody. You got to pay an extra $25 for these now, but we now.
Oh no, they'll make sure we pay an extra $100.
Whatever it is. We now make sneakers in Oregon. Now we now make them in Florida. Wherever they want to do this, they can do it. Like I said,
should be probably Arizona.
I know that the issues are real. I don't. And look, I talk to people that work at Target. Like, I was in Target like early November. Them cats was loading. I'm talking the most toys I had ever seen in that store ever. And they were like, this is literally every single thing we got because we're not getting nothing. Okay, I get that. But I'm like, you know what? Another person was like, well, we got some more stuff in the back. You know, we got plenty. You know what I mean? But like, we ain't getting no more after this stuff in the back is gone. But they were like, we don't expect this stuff in the front to really like disintegrate that hard, you know what I mean? They were like, we're waiting for that last push, that last week of December, then that stuff gets wiped out, whatever. Target is closing and never opening again on Thanksgiving Day. I just saw that today. So it's like, like I said, with Nike, I know they got real issues, but if there's anybody who can solve problems, it's Nike. Like, we're not talking about, you know, Funkos or whatever, I don't know, like things like that.
Let's offer like a hypothetical. Say this is all true and they don't have a plan and all these orders are getting canceled. What does that do to sneaker culture?
I mean, it does nothing.
Because if nothing's ever releasing,
well, that's one of the.
How would you feel if truly nothing was releasing from January to July next year?
That would be like we went into a time machine. Like, that's
back to the 90s.
That's part of what ruined sneaker culture is that, okay, I was talking to somebody the other day, okay, Actually, you know what? Let me go back. My kids myself. My kids wear a different pair of pajamas every night. Okay, that's where we are in a society.
All
now.
the listeners know you're wealthy already.
No. See, hold on. See, you guys don't have kids yet. You guys are gonna do the exact same thing and not even realize it. When we were kids, we had pajamas. We maybe had two. We had
one for Christmas.
We had a coat and we had a jacket.
I don't remember what I had.
Like my coats,
here we lived here, so I had boxers because it was hottest. Because my dad
saying.
didn't want to run the AC.
Pajamas, I'm wearing drawers. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, my jacket is now my fit. Like, I can't wear this jacket today because I wore that jacket yesterday. This is the culture that we're in right now.
True.
With sneakers, when a sneaker came out, we talked about it. Jordans came out with a black pair, a white pair, and maybe an all-star pair. Rare. You got that black pair, boy, that joint was coveted for a minute. Boy, it was like, ooh, now the white ones come out. Hopefully I can somehow get the white pair. Dude, this came out today. 11 Instincts come out to cool grays. Shock dropped the other day. We're talking about the amount of sneakers that are dropping so much. It's like, you know what? Maybe we do need a little bit of a break. Like, maybe.
I'm fine with it.
Absolutely.
I would hope so, because you know what? Maybe I would say, maybe I will wear these today versus like, oh, you know what? Patterns come out and KITH, 3 colors of KITH. Oh, like we're literally just gave, KITHs are dropping what, 2, 3 colors at the same
4.
time? 4? Patterns have come out almost every single week?
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here? Like, so culture-wise, like I said, there's a million levels to why the culture is where the culture is. It just is. But appreciation for, like, the product itself isn't there anymore. Like, this is cool. I appreciate this because somebody helped us with this. They said, would you like a pair? That's why I appreciate this. Like, but if I would have got this off sneakers, if I thought this was the most fire thing ever, I got it off sneakers, I'm like, oh yeah, these is fire. In the closet. That's it. We're talking about, like, we're debating on buying LeBron 9s because, like, they were so cool about, what, 9 years ago? We ain't talking about buying LeBron 9s because we really need them. Sneaker culture-wise, look, I don't know, like I said, the logistics and crates and all that type of stuff. I don't know how hard that stuff is. I don't know shipping docks. I don't know nothing like that. All I know is that Nike is going to figure it out. The date on sneakers might go from November 25th to December 10th to December 11th. You know, it might change, you know what I mean? But like I said, I think we all need a break, like a for real break.
Oh, can still buy New Balances.
Welcome to the card game, y'all.
Nah.
Look at him.
Nah.
No.
They're just gonna buy more hats.
Nah.
You know what's even crazier is how whack New Balances are.
It's the same thing.
New Balances are whack now. When's the last fire New Balance? Like this year, last year, we had New Balance. Like, they coming. This year? Really think about the New Balances this year.
I didn't like most of them.
I didn't like.
Rico swears on that like disheveled whatever pack that.
Oh,
he likes rat packs.
Safety pack or
Yeah.
something? I'm not mad at that pack, but like really.
He said sneaker of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And those, what are the other whack ones? Those whistle ones.
Oh, come on.
This is what New Balance is coming out with right now.
That Salehi came out with that light bluish green one. That was
okay. Earlier in the year? Yeah, that was okay.
Yeah, the bricks and wood from California.
Yeah, those are fire.
Okay.
Those are fire.
But really think about New Balance this year versus last year. I just got the alert for the new Todd Snyder 992. I looked at it. Guess what it is? Gray with a brown patch of leather. Like, what are we talking about here? That joint is about $280. Huh? Those Salehi, I'm sorry, the all navy blue and black. What was that? Navy blue and black. Not Salehis. Maybe it's a Salehi. It came out. That joint was like $3 something retail. Like that's what I'm trying to say here.
Well, even like the not Amanir, the other one, ALDs, the ones that just came out. They like the brown sole with the orange on them, and then the other one was like green. It's like beef and broccoli that just came out. You know what I'm talking about? It just came out this weekend. Dave just posted on it.
Look at the concepts. 992 that just dropped. What is that joint? Is a kiwi? I mean, what are we talking
These
about?
joints.
They're not terrible,
Get
though.
that out of here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These just came out.
Like,
well, those
They're not terrible.
These?
No. The one he was talking about. Those are bad.
Yeah, those two.
No.
I don't even like the kiwi ones. I think they're like
they're not bad.
They're not. No. They're not whack.
They're not whack. I don't like them.
But like they're not better than. There's about 10 other 992s better than those. Like it's not even a question. You might own 3 of them. Like it's
the 992s are nice. So I mean,
992s are nice. But like you got Roddy Five coming back out with the 2-pack. Like you're recycling these themes. Now I'm not mad at the themes. Like those are legendary themes. And to me, a Gel Light 5 is way better than a Gel Light 3. To me, like I don't know how y'all feel about Gel Light 3. You got any?
Yeah, I have 3s.
Like I have a few. I ain't mad at them.
I like 3s.
5s are better though.
You like 3s?
I like 3s.
I like 3s though too.
I like
that tongue, man.
You do?
I do.
I like the aesthetic of it, but then when you really put it on and you like lace them up, you're kind of like.
It's different. I enjoy that. You're right, Greg. We need a break because here's the thing. Like I said, I only wanted a few pairs for the rest of the year, like after like August, and one was like the Off-White 2s, which I knew probably wasn't going to get, and then the other ones were the Patas. That's the ones I mainly wanted, and I got them. And then they came out with another pair, and I got them, and I'm just like, well, now I gotta get the 3rd pair, then I gotta get the 4th pair.
Now,
and same thing with these KAWS that are coming out. This is like, they're all fire.
Hey, see, you have all those Blazer Sakai's already, so like you like those. Blazers are your thing too.
Yeah.
But like when I think about with the paddle ones, like I think the blue ones are fire, and I could get those for like $230, like $220 off StockX or something. But I'm just not going to. Like the burgundy ones, the homie was like, "Oh, I want them." Okay, like, you know what I mean? And it's just that overindulgence of like you don't really legitimately get a break. I'm pretty confident a lot of people who cop the blues and the orange haven't wore the oranges yet. Like, I don't even know where the box is, to tell you the truth. I'm sure it's in the closet, but I can't see it because it's surrounded by about 1 million other boxes. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, to me, and now, keep in mind, if sneaker culture takes a weird hit anywhere, this podcast is over. Like, what am I going to talk about? Like, you know what I mean?
We're going to switch to just sports only.
Like, yeah, like...
Movies.
Sports and movie and
right.
shows.
And that's what I was trying to tell somebody when I was trying to say, like, the sneaker culture just isn't about, like, you being able to cop. Like, the fact of how hard it is to cop sneakers, the hype of sneakers, sneaker events, knowing all of Nike's business, lawsuits, people creating their own versions of Jordan 1s,
and knowing every brand too, because it's not just Nike. There's Nike, Adidas, New Balance, ASIC,
like
Saucony, like you can go down the list. All these like Kai's brands and like Mosh and all.
Everything.
It's all now. It's like it's way too hard to catch up.
I tell everybody that this is the easiest podcast you can do on earth. I don't got to make up nothing. I'll make up some top 10s here and there that have probably been done 1 trillion times before we even existed. Like literally, you sit here, you leave, you get in the car, you get an alert. Oh, Nike said that we're going out of business. Oh, well, come back next week and we talk about Nike going out of business. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, and you make your own points, you give your own point of views as homies, like sitting around talking like we would if we was outside. Sneaker culture, like I said, if it wasn't the way it is now, none of this would exist. Complex podcasts wouldn't exist. Full size run, nothing would exist. I do legitimately want a break, but not having the news of something coming out would hurt what we do here.
You can take a break from buying and still talk about stuff. I mean, what's the break that you want?
Oh, no. Taking a break from buying is way different. Like, all this stuff still flies off the shelves and everybody still wants it and the hype is in the world and I just don't buy it. That doesn't change the content. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that, like, if there's nothing coming out, everybody's just sitting around.
I mean, we come here voluntarily. We can stop whenever we want.
Oh, no. I'm talking about content-wise.
Well, like I said, there's 8 million brands to talk about.
Why would you want a forced break by...
Oh, no. Okay, are you paying any attention, fam?
Yes, I am. You're saying we need a break. I want a break.
No,
so what are you talking about?
From sneaker things.
Yes, don't buy them. Was my first point. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm not talking about me personally buying sneakers.
Yes.
I'm talking about a break overall when it comes to sneakers releasing. I would like to see that break, but in that case of a break,
for what reason?
Because like I said, it's just too much. I gave the example, like the overindulgence of all of us. It's way overindulgence of sneakers and the time that's put into it. Now, for me personally, like I said, it's like I cop these, but like I'm thinking about, maybe I will get I'm a Menu ones tomorrow.
So you're talking about a forced break then. You can stop on your own. That's the second thing I said.
Okay.
We have a problem, man. We can't stop.
I'm not trying to say that I can't
I mean,
stop.
I can.
I can stop, but I'm trying to say, he asked what would change in the culture. I think the culture in a whole needs a break. It does, as a whole. Like, to me, that's part of why the culture is the way it is. It's the overindulgence of needing every single thing.
You're talking about human nature. I mean, what?
100%. I'm not saying I can fix it or it can be fixed. It can't be fixed. Just a question and an understanding of it that orange powders came out. Then the blue ones came out.
No. But what I'm saying is, like,
then the black comes out. It's like
sneakers don't matter because then you'll cop hats or something else. That's human nature. It's never going to stop. It's cyclical. That's what it is.
Well, it depends. Maybe.
That's what it is.
I don't know. We copped a lot of hats in 2020 because there are not a lot of sneakers released.
And
many.
But I haven't bought much in 2021.
And then if you're not copping hats,
I bought like one in here or
you'll
there.
cop clothes. And if you're not copping clothes, you cop something else. It's cyclical. That's human nature.
No, I understand why it happens and how it happens. I'm just saying, strictly sneaker. I'm not gonna be like, well, sneakers are gone. I'm now buying clothes now. I buy clothes too.
Yeah, you would.
No, because I already do that now.
Correct, but you would do other things more. You'd find another hobby. That's how humans work.
I don't know about that.
You asking for a break, but you're not going to get a break from the psychological thing you're talking about. You're only going to get a break from the tangible shoe.
I don't know about that.
It's human nature.
I don't think I'd
If no cargo ships ship for the next 6 months, if no cargo ships with sneakers ship for the next 6 months, you would just buy something
filling
else.
the void.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a.
I mean, I'm not Dr. Phil. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But I'm saying, like, human nature, we all understand how it works. Like, sneakers is, you talking about sneaker culture, but then you're just going to go to hat culture or something else. I mean, the fact that hats are reselling for 3 times when there's a bazillion more hats than sneakers is absurd. You the one that brought it up that, like, you don't need the Hat Club collab because someone else is going to make the same exact hat with maybe like a slightly different color underbrim or patch. Like, there's a million more hats than sneakers and people still pay 3 times the price.
I can only take so much. And I'm talking about me personally here.
Pause.
Of what?
Of overindulgence in things. It's why I don't do cards. If I started doing cards and made $1,000,
yeah, but you got kids. You got to take kids to practice and everything. You don't got time to be having 7 different hobbies. I mean,
I could make it work.
Nah, I don't think so.
No, I could.
I don't think so.
I always.
You definitely couldn't do cards if you're selling, because right now I don't want to sell stuff on eBay and I have no kids. I mean, it's a lot of work. I mean, he could tell you. He sells like piecemeal stuff. You know what I mean? Like, selling a shoe, sending it to StockX is easy. There's no work involved in that whatsoever. Selling cards or clothes, when you have like 500 eBay listings or whatever, that's hard.
600.
It's a business. You running it by yourself. Like, Hannah helps me every once in a while, but other than that, I don't have no help.
I get 0 help from anybody.
And I'm not trying to say that, like, sorry, Hannah, my point is not that you don't help me. My point is, like, I don't expect help from anyone, but it's still difficult. That's my point.
I have 665 listings.
She helps me when I ask her for help, which is all I.
Then I probably wouldn't do it. I just don't operate that way.
But what I'm saying is, I probably wouldn't do it if I had 2 small kids. It's different. Like, Oscar is low maintenance. You ain't got to do nothing for him. You got to do stuff for the small kids.
Too active.
You got what?
Too active on eBay. I'm working my way.
It's different. You know what I mean? Like, I love cards. Like, I love. See, the problem for me is I love opening cards. I don't even collect cards. That's the thing. I love opening cards to see if you're gonna get like, oh, am I gonna get like a $5,000 card? But then I just want to get rid of it so I can open more cards. I don't want to, like, you keeping the shoes. I don't want to keep cards really. Like, I might have a handful of stuff that, like, sentimental value or whatever, but I don't want to keep none of it. I just want to do it because it's fun to open it up, see what you get. Oh, you got a banger. Sell it, buy something else, and get another big card. That's the difference. That's why, and it's also weird. Like, that's why sneakers and cards really aren't the same unless you're actually keeping the stuff.
I don't want any of it.
Yeah, you do. No. Because you got 600 shoes or whatever. So
yeah, but, like, I'm no longer trying for stuff that I'm not keeping. So, like,
yeah, but you stopped doing that a long time ago.
No. It's forever. It's for the rest of my life.
We'll see.
It's a waste of time because I said I can't come on this podcast and talk about how hard it is to cop on sneakers when I may not even have the intentions of keeping it. Like, I'm not doing any of that stuff. I cop patterns and I'm like...
but you've been doing that for like 2 years already.
No. I've been buying stuff and keeping
No. You haven't been a reseller for like the last bit.
Yeah.
Like, you stopped that a long time ago.
There's things like here and there, like I might sell or whatever, but there's a lot of things that, like, I've missed out on.
Yes, if a shoe was $2,000, we're gonna, and all we gotta do is click a button on a phone. We're gonna try.
But there's a ton of things.
But you're not gonna try with something that's $400 or $300.
There's a ton of things that, like, I didn't get that I wasn't planning on keeping. Like, I haven't got a lot of things. Like, so, like, it's not like whether I could have the option of selling it or not. I just didn't get nothing. So it's like a lot of that stuff I tried for on sneakers.
You're saying tried for and didn't get, or you didn't even buy?
I didn't get. Like, I tried for everything on sneakers, and then it was like, what am I doing here? Like, I planned on selling that probably because I was going to keep that. What am I going to do with this?
You've been doing that for a long time. This ain't brand new.
Look, man, shipping, Nike, secrets, Ronnie Fikes, Reed.
The Nike news coming out is dumb, but the logistics thing is
real.
Different. Yeah,
it's the real thing. I just don't believe in Nike. I believe in Nike, but like Nike got the answers. So.
Yeah, all the information coming out from Nike is goofy. Like, it's not snitching, obviously, but like people like trying to seem important by leaking like conversations they had with big brands is dumb. But you talking about clout earlier? That's clout.
Oh yeah.
Do you think they're doing this for like transparency after the? What was that kid that was busted and got his mom fired? Hibbert?
No. I mean, look at that, man. We know, like, stuff like that. Like, this is like, that's stuff that could have stayed in house. You know what I mean?
I'm glad it didn't stay in house. You have to be transparent about that stuff.
Do you really?
You should. As a good business.
You should.
A business with eyes on it. I'm sure people were complaining.
Well, I mean, like...
Not nationally complaining, but
anything that happens in a business like that to that level... If it wanted to stay in there, it would have stayed in there. Now, to me, like you guys said, good business would be like, hey, everybody, this has been going down. We didn't know it. I've talked about that with StockX and Gold and all these companies with transparency. Like, things that be weird things happening. You send a pair of shoes that were brand new. All of a sudden, they come back and say, yours are fake. Yo, what the heck you talking about? They come back, your box is ripped in half and blown up. And you're like, what is this garbage? You know, hey, we got nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of weird things. Your credit card information gets stolen at StockX. And it's like, hey, man, we got 15% off for you slang something. Like, there's a lot of weird things that happen that, like, transparency. But, like, I feel like that ain't the first time in Nike. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, 2021 pull up. Yo, guess what's been happening, fam? Roger Hibbert or whoever his name is, Cisco and Ebert, them was out doing some weird stuff. Like, that's the point I was trying to make about, like, this year and Nike and news and stuff. It's just like, it don't matter what it is. Nike is we just getting it for whatever reason. And nothing's slowing down. Ain't nothing happening, man. It may be a little bit slower, take a little bit of time. You know, maybe a different route to get it. I'm like, shit, like I said, man, you come out with a whole new metal world, and all of a sudden, like, you can't get nothing. Like, they gonna figure it out, man. Anyways.
If anyone buys a meta sneaker, I'm slapping you.
Ronnie Fikes stuff, we all copying. We already talked about it. Leatherbacks, leather toes, salmon faces, whatever. I'm copying all of them. You know? I better get exclusive access, one, because I always have on every single thing. Two, I bought the book. All right, the book is supposedly, I was told it's going to get you some exclusive access. So if you buy the book, I bought the book was $15. If I don't get this email.
So the only thing I'm worried about, because I've gotten every single one, but I didn't buy the last one that I think you bought. What was the last one they just did?
The Chucks.
Oh, no, was the last
before
one.
that I didn't buy that one. You're right, but I thought there was a New Balance too that we didn't buy, or maybe you bought it and I didn't buy it.
Yeah, because someone asked me if I wanted it because one of you guys weren't taking it.
Wanted it,
but it wasn't anything special. It was just like a gray 9 and 2.
Oh, I bought that one. I thought there was one in between, but Chucks, I remember.
There is.
So if they get me because I didn't buy Chucks, I'm gonna be angry because I bought all the ASICs.
The only ones I never got email wise from exclusive access KITH was the Tokyo pack. I never got
the Rose Tokino Rose.
Like you had to get me
me
those and stuff like that. So I never got that. And I do feel like the drop is Black Friday. So it's like I feel like we should have got the email. Like
probably tomorrow.
It's like the day before.
Oh, really?
It'll be Thursday. Normally, it's like Thursday, and then
they'll probably do it tomorrow.
Normally, it's one day before, but it's Thanksgiving, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. I'm like, dang. I've been typing KITH in my email just to double check or whatever.
Still got time.
George, read that ad real quick, fam. Pay that bill. We could pick our NFL teams, Yuri's favorite, and then we could do SNEAKSGIVing.
This is where I lead. NFL part.
You been playing Stat Hero lately?
Nope, because NFL sucks.
The NFL is pretty crazy, but they got NBA and stuff too, right? You got every sport,
that's
right?
Hard. I haven't tried the NBA yet on there, but I haven't played any Stat Hero football since Packers played Cardinals here. It's too hard. Football season is this is the worst football season of all time. It's not a question. I think people have to agree on that. I mean, we had the Dallas Cowboys, who were the worst defense of all time last year, playing this year's worst defense, and they had a defensive battle this week. Like, what is going on?
Well,
like, two trash defensive teams having a defensive battle. Like, what is happening here?
Somebody put up a stat like the Chiefs the last 4 weeks or whatever. Ever since the week before the Packers game, they like magically improved 100%. All of a sudden, which makes no sense.
They've been improving, but I mean, they played against the #1 offense, and they're still in the bottom 3 defenses. What's happening? Like, we scored 3 field goals. You know what? It don't matter, though.
You're asking the wrong person.
I mean, look, the Cardinals are balling out this year, but going up to Seattle, it should still be hard. Like, I don't care what it is. This is an indoor Arizona team going up north to one of the hardest places to play football, and it's not even hard. It's like, we didn't blow them out. The Cardinals didn't blow them out, but it's like, who cares we go to Seattle? Who cares you go to New Orleans and play? Who cares you go to Kansas City and play? Like, it's like, boy, it's hard. Home field advantage doesn't matter. The freaking, who went to Buffalo? The indoor Colts. Indianapolis Colts went to a cold, rainy Buffalo up north. They didn't win. They won by 30. They destroyed the Buffalo Bills. Like, I don't know what to do in all this stuff. So, like, place your bets if you want. Place your bets. Promo code SNEAKERDIS.
So now you understand why I texted that to the thread, and of course Ricardo wanted to argue with me because he wants to argue everything. But yeah, I'm done betting the NFL. I went all my money in NBA and college basketball. I was done with college football weeks ago because college football is having a wacko season too. But the NFL it's not even worth it. It's
Ohio State lost week 1, and now they're in the Final Four again all of a sudden.
So the thing with the NFL is like a lot of people think that, like, you know, favorites win a lot. Really, at the end of the season, it's 50-50 or pretty close to that. But this year, you can't even count on, like, normally you can count on, say a team is like a 14-point favorite, like the Bills against Jacksonville. Say they get down 9-0. Well, you'll get a live number that's like Bills -3. I'm making this up. This is obviously not accurate, but you can't even count on that team that was favored by 14 to come back and just win the game in the second half. Like, the Bills have been lost to Jacksonville and then completely blown out at home.
I hate the Bills. They've
as a 7-point favorite or whatever.
They lost me like $2,000 this year because they lost.
They're just the Bills still. Like, it's just like we have to go back to this old school way of thinking. Like,
even the Bucks, like the Bucks covered last night, but they didn't cover the week before that. I saw some stat that like Brady
they lost the week before that,
right? But like Brady off a loss as a favorite of more than 10 points or something is like has some ridiculous winning percentage in his career. I didn't bet it. I should have, but that's the thing is like. The Bucks are the only team, and sometimes it's the only time you can count on them. Every other team that's supposed to be a good team, you can't even count on them. Because, like, in the NBA, it happens a lot. Like, today, the Heat were losing to Detroit at the end of the third quarter. Oh, now the Heat are up 8. You know what I mean? Like, normally the best teams in the NBA come back and win. And normally it happens in football, too.
Yeah, like last night, Brooklyn was losing the entire game in the last, like, 3 minutes.
6 or whatever, yeah.
I mean...
And the Nets are trash, too. Like, the way that game, their record is good, but...
We haven't seen...
It's the weirdest NFL year ever. It makes no sense.
There isn't a single team in the NFL. I'm talking, I don't care how good the team is. There isn't one team in the NFL that should have won in Carolina and beat that hyped up Cam Newton Carolina. Nobody should have won that. And
well, the fact that they scored, 31 points or whatever it was.
We're talking about a team whose defense has still been pretty good. The offense has been whack. We haven't seen Cam Newton ball out like that. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen Cam Newton ball like that. We talked about Cam Newton ran that touchdown in.
Yeah,
I ain't seen him run that fast since Auburn. All right,
maybe before that.
Fam, I was like, oh my god, ain't no way. And then the Washington football team goes into Carolina on Cam's first. Come on, like that's stupid. Like it's a beer, but Heineke. Come on, I'm not buying Heineke stuff. Like I'm not buying it.
Well, they hadn't played well because if there's anyone who knows the Redskins, it's me because I bet on them like 5 or 6 weeks in a row after they had good performance early in the season, and I think I lost every bet. And even one of those games was like at Denver, they scored 10 points. Like you can only score 10 points at Denver, but then you scored like 30 whatever it was at Carolina.
And beat the Bucks.
They did?
Didn't
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, beat the Bucks. We got time crunch here.
No one plays daily fantasy sports to lose. Winning feels so much better, but traditional fantasy sports are a long-term losing proposition because you never know who or what you're up against. Stat Hero is the first of its kind daily fantasy sports platform where it's you versus the house in a head-to-head fantasy matchup, winner take all. And here's the crazy part. Stat Hero shows you their lineups before you play, and you handpick the team you want to face one-on-one. This never-before-seen innovation is a fantasy sports... This never-before-seen innovation of a fantasy sports and sports betting hybrid has Stat Hero players clocking odds that are over 4 times better. Why? Because you don't have to compete against thousands of experts or unknowns. Stat Hero puts you in control of your fate. With Stat Hero, you are in control of the stakes. You decide how much you're going to play for, and Stat Hero has no choice but to take it because because they're daring you to beat them. Stat Hero is head-to-head Stat Hero head-to-head is what daily fantasy should be, one-on-one. Sign up for free right now at stathero.com/sneakerdis and use promo code sneakerdis for a 100% deposit match. That's stathero.com/sneakerdis. Use promo code sneakerdis for a 100% match. And for those who've never done it, what that means is you put $100 in, they give you $100 to play with, etc. Stathero.com/sneakerdis, promo code sneakerdis. Terms and conditions do apply. Oh, by the way, that's SNEAKERDISS.
Go ahead and do it. If you know what you're doing in football betting, use stathero.com/sneakerdis. NFL picks. So we're going to do our SNEAKSGIVING, fam.
Let's see here.
My SNEAKSGIVING is lit. Mine's delicious.
He's excited.
Delicious, huh?
Because if y'all got some whack stuff,
okay. So let me. Did you before I put this in? Did y'all do like? What was the specific reason you would pick something to match a category?
I used colors.
Okay, so colors.
I did colors.
Did you? Oh, say so. No one did like names of the shoe. Okay, so you mixed
some
it.
of those.
Okay,
Yeah, it was a
I'm
mix.
just making sure that I'm like following the same.
Yeah. Like, there's no Thanksgiving
plot or whatever.
besides one that Concepts
Correct.
came out.
Yeah.
Well, Concepts would be glad they're legendary. Because, like I said, Concepts was on the...
I was the one that said that, by the way.
That's not true.
I was the one that said that, by the way,
Bruh.
in the thread. Because
Concepts,
what came out good this year?
Concepts is legendary. They're beyond. There's no reason to even do it. But you think about the
They're not
last
on the
Concepts collaboration. Turduckins.
These Kiwis.
That what was the drink? It was a red New Balance 327.
The
Kentucky Derby. What's that drink called? Ruby
Kennedy.
Tuesdays.
Kennedy. It was like
all red.
It was a vodka cranberry lime.
Yeah, like a vodka
Oh,
cranberry.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's
Like, come on, man. Now this way they came with a low
And
hanging
then
fruit.
those 5740s. Those were okay, but
They're alright.
but they're not. Yeah, they was on the clock this year. Like I said.
What's the NFL games, fam? So we could do our SNEAKSGIVing.
Hold on a second. I gotta-
That's a turkey sound.
Look at him.
Turkeys are whack.
You know what's funny is at my old job, every new person at Thanksgiving had to have the CEO would make them gobble like a turkey in front of everybody.
That sounds like some.
And if there was two, if there was, two
He
people,
says so.
if there was two people that were new, they had to like have a turkey off and like gobble, like stand up in front of everybody and do it.
Yeah, that's some.
That's what happened when I was
lawsuits
new there.
That
I said,
sounds like, look, you two got to fight.
Sounds like hazing.
I
Is that
said,
hazing?
no, thank you.
Do a jig in front of us.
And
We'll judge
and
it.
I didn't do it. I was like, I'm not doing it.
I will judge it.
That sounds
All right,
like
so-
you get a Yeezy ticket.
Just to go back to what we were talking about previously with like sports that make no sense. So the Lakers earlier, I said they were down 22. They're only down 4 now in the fourth quarter. That's the kind of stuff you normally can count on. Because like,
But LeBron isn't even playing tonight.
right? But I think
don't
we
think
can
he is.
agree.
Happened with the Suns last night, though.
Huh?
Too.
I don't think AD playing either.
No, he's playing.
The Knicks,
played
the
them.
Knicks are a solid team. No one's picking them to win the championship. The Lakers without
it's at
LeBron are
home.
probably still like a 500 team at least, so they can win games here and there. It's pretty clear the Lakers are better when LeBron's on the floor with AD and maybe no Russell Westbrook.
Yep.
So I'm not surprised they came back in that game, but that's what I'm talking about. That's normal in the NBA. Even if you sit your starters, like last night, Cleveland, you were talking about the Nets winning. Cleveland didn't have rookie big man guy, Evan,
Sexton
whatever,
out for the
Mobley.
season.
Yeah, Sexton's out for the season. And then Garland went out there and scored like 30 or something. So, like, but you could count on the Nets coming back at the end to win the game. Like, football has been weird. It hasn't been like that. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. All right, Thanksgiving football. You ready?
Yeah, why not?
Well,
Hey,
you
give
got
it
the
a shot.
easiest matchup of the week, so I mean,
Probably lose by 30.
Nah.
Something weird.
nah, because
I mean, they're not playing the Lions.
If we don't have Tyrone Smith
Have you seen the Raiders
and
the
Amari
last 3
Cooper,
weeks?
like
You seen the
that don't
Lions all
matter,
season?
bro.
I think they covered their last 2 games, 3 games or whatever.
Go ahead.
First game is Bears at Lions.
That is like the worst game of the season. Who's starting for who's starting for the Bears?
There's got to be someone against the Lions, like Falcons against the Lions or something would be worse. At least the Bears I'm interested in watching. They just bad coaching.
Why are you interested in the Bears?
Andy Dalton played most of the game last week.
No. I don't care about Dalton.
No.
I'm saying if Justin Mann is playing.
He's giving me a reason to want to watch the Bears.
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
the fans were screaming they want Andy the other day.
Fans are dumb because they think they want to win now. That's not the point. You need to develop your quarterback so you can win like Tom Brady did for 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not picking Lions ever, so I'm picking the Bears.
I'll go Lions.
Andy Dalton, see, to me, Andy Dalton is like, what's his name? Fitzpatrick. You could put him in. He'll win you games, but he's
better.
I understand that. I said like.
Not even close.
Oh my God.
He's like Colt McCoy.
Do you understand what point I'm making here?
Like Colt McCoy.
I'm not comparing talent level to quarterback. I'm saying he's someone who can come in as a backup and win you games in the short term. It has nothing to do with comparing to Fitzpatrick.
Like Colt McCoy.
No.
Okay.
Cardinals are a way better team than any of the Cardinals are the best team in the NFL from top to bottom when they're healthy, by bar
They might
none.
be the best team top to bottom when they're unhealthy too. They're the only team that sees.
I would have said that if they won the week before last week, but they got smashed. So they lost to Carolina by about $6 million.
Yeah, but they were supposed to.
Who?
Like Cam Energy, like it's a different thing.
He didn't start that game, did he?
He scored 2 touchdowns in like the first 8 minutes. Like
they just put him in for
it's
like a running
something
quarterback.
different. We know how that is. It's something different when you got an energy like that going through a team. I don't care if you had a home or
Cardinals
not.
were favored in that
Cardinals
game.
play better on the road anyways, so it doesn't matter.
The Cardinals play good when they have their starting quarterback.
Yes, thank you.
Remember when Greg said they'd be lucky to win in the game?
The point here
game?
is Justin Mann is out, I guess, or whatever. Dalton is like the Fitzpatrick of their team. Bears win.
I got Lions.
I got Bears.
You want to pick?
Bears.
Yeah, I mean,
You can pick who would fight each other.
it would
Bear
make
Lions.
sense if
Bears.
Justin Mann was starting again to pick Lions, but with him starting, he's going to be able to make more throws than Justin Mann.
We could try to figure it out, but it doesn't matter. We have no idea. Though. It might tie. I honestly have no idea.
you're right, but at least what I said sounded logical. So,
Well, yeah, it's logical because it should happen. Like that's the thing. Everything that's supposed to happen isn't happening.
so this week you're just going to pick whoever you
It's not
want to win.
about-
You're going to pick the
No,
opposite.
I'm guessing. I'm not even trying to figure it out. Like, I don't care about teams losing that shouldn't lose. It's getting destroyed. Like,
No, yeah, that's the thing.
It's
It's
like,
fine to lose by a field goal. Losing by
Like-
30 is weird.
Cardinals.
But losing at home to Jacksonville, or maybe it was at Jacksonville, but you can't lose that game. Bills can't lose to Jacksonville and score 6
The
points.
Cardinals go with all the backups in the world and into San Francisco and destroy them, then come back home and get destroyed. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Go
And
ahead,
then
next
they
one.
destroy the next week after that.
Let's do it.
Second game is your game. I'm not
Your
even,
game.
I'm not even claiming the Raiders no more this year. I'm gonna be a Cardinal fan. Raiders at Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I mean, I gotta pick the Cowboys, but I don't. That's not in my heart.
Yeah,
not in my
you
heart.
Yeah, Cowboys by 7,000 points approximately.
Well, I mean, the Cowboys
Raiders
can't even score a touchdown.
The Raiders.
So,
Well, they couldn't score a touchdown last week. They scored 27 touchdowns the week before that.
they couldn't score a touchdown the week before that in Denver. Like, it don't matter. We decide what we want to do.
Right.
Cowboys.
So you didn't score last week, and you gonna score 7,000?
We scored last week a ton of points. The week before that, 0 points, almost.
No, last week is Sunday.
Yeah, it's every other.
Oh, look,
Yeah, so now y'all gonna score 7,000 points.
We'll see.
You playing the worst team in the NFL. So
Raiders backs against the wall. I got Cowboys just because I have no choice.
Cowboys by 7,000 approximately.
Cool.
Raiders are an embarrassment to sporting franchises everywhere, amateur or professional. Did you pick?
Oh, the Cowboys.
I know it's obvious,
The
but
Cowboys. The Cowboys.
and the night game, Bills at Saints. Bills favored by 6. I didn't even say the spread in the first 2 games because they don't really matter.
Saints have nobody playing.
It's
Saints might win.
They should eliminate the spread and stuff like that this year. They should just be like, we don't know. Like, we have no idea.
Well, no,
how the
'cause
heck are the Bills favored?
Vegas is probably still getting paid a lot of money. That's why they do it.
I'm gonna go Saints. I mean, it's in.
I'm going Bills because you can't.
It's in New Orleans.
Well, they just gave what's the
Doesn't
name
matter.
man that crazy contract.
Yeah.
Is he not going to play quarterback? I don't get it.
No, it's based on position he plays.
Yeah, they
That's-
said like
there's,
whatever position he
incentives.
plays, he gets that money. I said, what is
Right,
this?
right. No, I understand that, but you make the most at
I
quarterback.
don't know.
So like he can't make the 90 if he
I
doesn't
was
play
the
quarterback.
Saints, if I was the Saints, I would legit call Drew Brees like, I get
Begging?
it.
He's so much better than Simeon, though. I just don't understand.
get
Like
it.
what? Like listen, he's not better than Jameis, but why don't
They
like
should've-
you watch
They should have called Cam Newton first.
you
Yeah, they
watch
should've.
Simeon hit throw the ball, and then you watch Mormon man throw the ball, it's not even close. I don't understand what Sean Payton's a moron for kicking a field goal on Sunday down 14 points with 7 minutes left. So he jumped on a moron list officially. So
they should have called Drew Brees.
You kick a field goal on 4th and 3
Saints
or whatever
already on
down
my hate
14.
team list. They've been on my hate team list. So
I'm picking the Bills.
Now I like the Saints franchise. I don't like Sean Payton no more.
No. I got Saints are stupid. So I've never seen a team be in the top 10 in offense for the last I don't know how many years. Sometimes number 1 and no Super Bowl appearances within that 10-year block of time. Like you can't be scoring 40 points a game and can't get to the Super Bowl.
They did win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that was like what 12 years ago.
It's like 2013.
However long that was 2013.
It was Breeze there.
Fam, that was like 2009, I think. I think it was against who? Rex Grossman? Whoever they beat. That was Peyton Manning.
No, Peyton Manning, yeah. He threw a pick at the end to seal it.
Go ahead. Let's get this over.
TD pick.
I'm hungry. It's Thanksgiving.
All right. Falcons, Jaguars. Falcons favored by 1.
Falcons.
Told you there was a worse game.
Falcons. Next.
Where is it?
At Jacksonville.
Falcons. Don't just pick a team. Go ahead. Don't even try. Don't even try. What you doing? They're both suck.
I'm not talking.
I'm picking the Jags.
Urban Meyer is the worst NFL coach I've ever seen in my entire life.
Falcons or Jags?
And one of the best college coaches, which makes no sense.
Pervert.
Falcons.
The Falcons, just because they have a quarterback who knows what a real pass looks like. I don't have no idea. They're ruining Lawrence Head by having Urban Meyer be the coach. I just don't get it.
They're ruining Matt Ryan, too, by having him in Atlanta for way too long.
He did that to himself.
No, I mean, everybody has a hand in it. Culture.
He decided to stay there.
Go ahead.
Jets at Texans.
Texans.
I mean, I guess Texans, but
They just won.
The Jets put Whitehead
They beat the Titans.
and other man on injured reserve or something, or inactive. Flacco and Whitehead. So they're going to have their 17th quarterback of the year.
On the road, I think, too, wasn't it?
Oh, you didn't remember that? They smashed them, too, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe they came back at the end and made it close, but they smashed them.
Texans went into Tennessee and said, hello. Now, rivalry team, I get it. Division team, but, man, come on, man. What else? Let's get these over with.
Did you pick?
Who? Houston?
What do you mean get this over with? Like, you
Houston
didn't make
Oilers. The Oilers. Who else?
Texans. You guys all.
Texans.
Oilers.
All right.
Yeah.
Titans at Patriots. Patriots favored by 6.5.
Patriots.
Titans probably go in there and do something different today. I don't know.
You're probably right. The Patriots the
are
only
winning
team
the
that
division, by the way.
only team that looks like they have their act together in the entire NFL. So you're probably right. I'm gonna say Patriots. They're not going to the Super Bowl, but
do you know? Because I have a pick.
I mean, not with Mac and Cheese at quarterback. He looks okay when he has to throw the ball 10 times a game, but in the playoffs and Super Bowl, you got to throw the ball 35 times to win. They can't win him. Eagles at Giants. Eagles favored by 3.5. Now you want to talk about a quarterback?
Eagles.
Yay!
Eagles.
You didn't want to believe it. I hope
I didn't. I did.
Hope you're on the bandwagon now.
No, I'm not on the bandwagon. I always believed in it.
Nah.
I was excited for him. I said there's something in Eagles camp that they don't believe in. I said I don't understand why they don't. They didn't pick a starter quarterback until like the week before, and we were like, "What the heck?"
Well, they almost
doing?
drafted another quarterback in the first round.
Facts.
In the draft. So
Good.
Did everybody pick?
Eagles by
Eagles.
39, I think. 41. 41.
I'm gonna go Giants just because it's a
what?
division game. Nothing makes sense. Like it's perfectly in line with what would happen.
Oh, they did just fire Jason Garrett,
What are you
too.
talking
Jason
about?
Garrett just got fired. Lord have mercy, though.
Yeah, I mean, like the
He's
Eagles,
going to be back with the Cowboys tomorrow.
You know how much I love Jalen Hurts, but let's not pretend like the Eagles are some fantastic team. They've gotten better during the year, but that doesn't mean anything.
When they play good, they score about 40.
You're right.
Like I think they average 38 per win,
And Giants are on a short week.
and then per loss they average 0. Go ahead. It's the weirdest team ever. Go ahead.
Giants win because of the weird year. The Eagles look too good right now to be realistic. So
You're probably right.
Steelers at Bengals. Bengals favored by 4.5.
Oh.
The Bengals Raiders game was 16-13
You know what?
with like 8 minutes
I'm
left,
legit-
and they ended up scoring like 35 points.
Legit Bengals Steelers tie. They've done it before. I think
ties
once or twice. I think.
I'm gonna say Pittsburgh because I don't see Pittsburgh losing division games, but that's just me.
I mean,
I'm going to say Steelers.
it's just making up.
Bengals.
Stuff. Like it's just, I'd say draw. I mean, I'll go Steelers, I guess, but go ahead.
They already tied this year. They can't tie again.
It doesn't matter. Like it's
Two
just
ties.
like we might as well get rid of this segment in the podcast.
But no, because it brings entertainment to the listeners.
What else we got?
It might bother you, but it's funny. Buccaneers favored by 3 at Indianapolis. This is
I don't know.
This is gonna be my. I hate this bet, but I'm gonna say Buccaneers win by 1 million, and I may actually bet this game.
I'm gonna go. I mean, Jonathan
because
Taylor,
they have no business winning that game by a
Taylor
million.
scored 5 touchdowns in Buffalo. That's only been done by like maybe 12 other players in NFL history. I'm like, huh? I didn't even know that.
Oh, 5 in a game, not 5 in Buffalo.
Yeah, 5 in a
probably O.J.
Cowboys
Simpson
scored that
all
game.
12 times.
I got the Colts. Colts might win a Super Bowl. Though.
I'm going Bucks.
They might, but the Bucks got Tom Brady. So
If Wentz
Bucks
wins the
by a
Super Bowl
million.
before Dak, I will throw up.
Well, I said he was going to be MVP. He's probably not going to be MVP, but it's trending.
I'll put my finger in my throat. And
Jonathan Taylor should be MVP.
I told Edison,
he better.
you better hope Colts don't do anything because I'm going to be on the greatest making people eat crow train of all time. Wentz going back to Indianapolis with his coordinator that almost made him MVP in Philly. Birdman hand rub. It took about 4 weeks to get right, but after that, you saw what happened.
It took about 3 years.
Problem is his ankles are made of sand.
No. He left. Frank Reich left the Eagles in 2018, so it hasn't been 3 years. It took about 4 weeks. Carolina Panthers at Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
Panthers.
Dolphins. I know who should win, but Dolphins win. If they go in there, if the Ravens go in there and lose to the Dolphins,
Panthers,
then the Panthers go in there and lose to the Dolphins.
Oh,
like it just doesn't. I know who should win.
They played on Thursday night, so
I know who should win. Like I if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Dolphins won last week, though, right? They against the Jets,
barely.
And Panthers lost. I'm gonna say Panthers just because they
Panthers.
lost and they won. That's the only reason.
Cam might not win a game in Carolina as a starter. Go ahead. They could have ran the table.
I saw him run in that game, and he looked like a track star. But has he been throwing the ball well?
He went 21 for 27, balled out.
Oh, okay. Chargers at Broncos. Chargers favored by 2.5.
Broncos. Division game.
I'm going Broncos too.
I'm going to go Broncos because it makes no sense, but it's going to happen.
Go ahead.
Vikings at 49ers. Probably Vikings by 7.
49ers by a trillion. Vikings score 0. That's what's going to happen.
Well, the Vikings did win last week inexplicably, so yeah.
I mean, they scored almost. But
the Niners look like one of the best teams in NFL history last weekend, so they can't do that 2 weeks in a row.
That'd be 3 in a row, wouldn't it?
Or whatever.
Whatever.
Vikings, because it makes no sense. Yeah. I mean, it's the only reason. Rams at Packers. This is the game of the week, obviously.
Not really.
I mean, what do you mean?
One of them is going to get destroyed, and most likely the Rams.
But I'm saying it's the two teams that people think is going to the Super Bowl. And
game of the week don't matter no more either. Game of the week last week was Cowboys. Chiefs,
it's still teams with good records playing each other. Just can you accept it? Stop being so Debbie Downer all the time.
No, thank you.
Wait, where is it? Lambeau?
Packers. Score 12-2.
Now I believe that, but it's still the game of the week.
Packers
win.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I'm sorry. Aaron Rodgers' toe hurts really bad, supposedly. So
what's your point?
Packers score only 8, and then the Rams score 2.
Oh, 8-2.
8-2.
So 2 grand slams and a 2-run homer.
Yeah.
Browns, you even look sad when you talk about NFL.
I don't like the season no more. It sucks. It was a waste of my time. You know? What else?
You're the saddest elf anybody ever seen, you know? Browns at Ravens. Ravens favored by 3.5. Assuming Lamar doesn't have COVID for the 12th time in a row, I'll got Ravens.
The Ravens need to give him some vitamins and an IV. I've never seen anybody get sick. The only person that gets sicker more than him is me and you.
He probably needs to call Joe Rogan up.
Hey! What else do you got?
Last game of the week, Monday Night Football. Seahawks at Washington Football Team Redskins.
I'm going the football team.
Football.
Yeah, football team. I mean...
Seahawks are done this season. They're
Russell Wilson. They did score a touchdown finally in that game, right? But they hadn't in like 4 games or something.
Fam, I'm going football team, and that means either football team. So if the Seahawks win, that's who I met as football team.
Seattle Seahawks football team.
If the Washington football team wins, I met them. So whatever. Shout out to the homie Matt who keeps our scores and records. I didn't even open the thing.
I'm gonna go.
I think 3-10 last week.
I'm gonna go Washington football team. The Seahawks, they can't even the line. They don't have. Do they have an offensive line? Because he takes the snap and he's immediately running for his life every time.
Have no idea, fam. Ready for SNEAKSGIVing, fam?
Yeah.
Yes.
SNEAKSGIVing.
I'm gonna make the rest of my shoes here, so I'll be silent for a couple minutes.
So what we are doing is we are using color name to substitute for sneakers. Now here are the categories. All right, pie. Drink, that's your drink. Mac and cheese, cranberry sauce, stuffing, bread, a green vegetable, mashed potatoes, ham, and turkey. Now, like I said, for an example, if you had pie and if it was a cherry pie, you can say Yeezy, Nike Yeezys, whatever they're called, Red Octobers. That's an example of what we're doing right here. Do I know it's corny? Yes. I don't need anybody to message me and say it's corny. I already know this, all right? But look, I'm running thin on top 10s and things to do. Thanksgiving is not the easiest thing to do here, okay? But I feel like I'm making the best of it, all right? Who wants to go first? Or do you want me to go first? Because I can go first. I have no problem going first.
Not me, because I'm finishing my list.
I'll go first. Unless you...
No, I need someone to tell me the order, because I...
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, so you go first. Just go around the table. We'll do that.
Pie. Now, I do like a nice
Oh, wait, hold
pie.
on. Should we all just do it once around, and then... What are you bringing to the thing, Sneaksgiving?
Wait, what?
So you say your
I'm
pie.
doing all mine now.
No, you say we all say our pie.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm retired dad. That's way too hard to edit. We used to do like... Well, we do like our 10 up to 6, then he'd do it. That was so hard. I was like, no, we got to do it all now. For pie, pumpkin pie for me or sweet potato pie. But I like my stuff silky smooth. I'm talking smooth. So I did New Balance Concepts Luxury Goods. The suede on that is smooth, like I like my pumpkin pie. I like Cool Whip, not whipped cream. Cool Whip, a spoon, dollop, all right? Drink, I like red wine. Now, Don did say with Thanksgiving you should drink white wine, but I'm doing red wine, so I'm doing a Bordeaux 7. All right, that's a Jordan 7. Bordeaux. That's a fine wine you drink. Not Bordeaux 1s, not Bordeaux 6s, none of that other weird stuff, a Bordeaux 7. Preferably a 1994. Bordeaux 7.
Greg, you should pour some wine in that and drink it for content.
I should, like that.
Yeah.
But you know somebody put wine in these and drunk it. For macaroni and cheese.
You could put Red Bull in
macaroni
there, but you probably spill it.
The top, the top of macaroni and cheese has to have that thick crust. Now, macaroni and cheese is disgusting to me. I eat it, but it's whack.
Listen, we gotta talk about that.
It has that dark,
you said
dark layer on top.
What?
The dark layer on top, and then when you put the spoon in it, the light cheese. I got the New Balance 2002 Salehi Benberry Peace Journeys. That oranges, the first one. The oranges colorway like that, mix like that, that's macaroni and cheese to me. Cranberry sauce. There's a reason why I got this sneaker for cranberry sauce. When I was in Vegas, the first time I took Rosil's brother and his girlfriend at the time to Vegas, I went to House of Hoops and Fashion Show Mall. They said Wale was coming there, so they had sent all these Foamposite samples there. So I'm in there, and they're like, yeah, you want to see them too? I was like, oh, cool. They showed me an orange Foamposite that was supposed to be for Halloween. They showed me, when they're doing Year of the Dragons and all that, they showed me a white Foamposite, had a dragon on the back or whatever, and they showed me the burgundy, the maroon Foamposite with the gum bottom. That was supposed to be cranberry for Thanksgiving. They didn't end up dropping it for Thanksgiving for that, but that's why I had that Foamposite. It's maroon, but it's cranberry to me. That's what my cranberry sauce. That to me is a top 10 Foamposite.
Oh yeah, that one's nice.
To me, that joint is nice.
And that came out like after the fact.
It did.
Later on.
Fire. Yeah. Stuffing. All right, stuffing is disgusting. All right, but to
what about dressing?
Fam. Dressing
comes first, man.
Stuffing, I don't care what it is.
Nah, we got Yuri here, so we need Yuri to say what's after you're done. We need you to tell me what's in your dressing.
It's disgusting. All right.
Besides salad dressing,
I might eat some this year. I haven't eaten in about maybe 26 years, maybe, but I'm gonna try it this year. I got Off-White Air Max 90s Desert Ore. The light brown with the orange swoosh, you know, some of the ingredients in there. That's how I got it in there. What you doing? What you looking like that for? For bread, I got Jordan High Travis Scott. All right, the brown white, not fragment, brown white. Brown on the outside, white in that bread. You bite the bread, white on the inside. Unless you eat cornbread and it's yellow, I don't know. But when I bite my bread, brown on the outside, white on the inside. Ooh. For my green vegetable, this is where I throw a curveball in it, fam. Mosh Runner St. Charles. Now that's a green sneaker, all right. Might be a top 5 green sneaker of all time.
I actually almost used that on mine.
To me.
Switched it up.
What was your pick?
The Mosh Runner St. Charles. Oh. That sneaker, I put that joint on the other day. I wore it to soccer practice. Breaking necks, fam.
Okay. Cash and checks too?
Mashed potatoes. Now, some of y'all might have this as your mashed potatoes. Some of you might not. For mashed potatoes, Jordan 4 Off-White Sale. That is a mashed potato color. It's creamy, it's smooth, it's consistent, it's monochrome, it's one color. I don't like my macaroni and my mashed potatoes with like chopped up chives and onion in it. I don't like all that stuff. I like it white, and I'm talking like when you put it in the bowl and like a mountain. Like almost looks like a meringue on a lemon pie. That's how I like my mashed potatoes. Ham. For ham, when you come to my Sneaksgiving, all right, this is a Sneaksgiving for sneakerheads, fam. Air Force One linens. You got the brown sneaker with the pink swoosh. When you get your ham and you pull it out the oven and you pull that gold off of it and you bust it open and it's pink on the inside, it's brown on the outside.
Whoa.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about here?
Got glaze on it. It's shining and smooth.
That sounds like a,
what are we talking
a night
about?
after Yuri went to Scottsdale.
You bust it open, got that pink in there and that brown on the outside. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. And a glaze on it, shining. Don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Innuendo. No.
You said bust it open.
For turkey, I got What the Dunk SB. Now this is why. Not a cooked turkey. For a turkey. I don't know. The turkey might be one of the ugliest animals on earth. It looks like a combination of a chicken, a peacock, a pigeon, and a dog. Like, it's ugly. It don't make regular bird sounds. It's ugly. What the Dunk is a combination of everything. What the Dunk SB for my turkey when you come to my house. You know what? I'm going to make a graphic and I'm going to actually make a dinner table. And I'm going to put all the sneakers on the table while we say this.
It's going to look like the early episodes when you used to stack sneakers right here.
I'm about to do that. I'm about to put the turkey, I'm about to put in the turkey, ham, vegetable platter. Yeah, I'm about to do that. That's my Sneaksgiving. Let me recap real quick. Sorry. Pie. New Balance 997 luxury goods. Drink. Bordeaux 7 wine from 94. I don't know if Bordeaux 7s came out then. Maybe 92? 94? 94. Macaroni cheese. Salehi Benberry 2002s. The Peace and Journey ones. The orangish ones. Cranberry sauce. I got the foam posit maroons. Cranberry to me. Stuffing. I got Air Max 90 off-white Desert Ores. That light brown with the orange swoosh. Bread. I got Travis One Sky Highs. Bite the bread on the outside. Brown. Bite it. White on the inside. Green vegetables. The Mosh Runner St. Charles. One of the top green sneakers I've ever seen in my entire life. I love it. Mashed potatoes. Jordan 4 off-white sales. I mean, come on. Ham. Bust it open. Air Force One linens. And turkey. I got What the Dunks for a live turkey before he gets shot. Pow. Bang.
You better not put your ham picture on that page. Or YouTube might have something to say about that.
Real X-rated.
Yeah.
Turkeys are ugly, boy. They be hiding in them woods. Go ahead. I get a musket.
So we're going around.
Yeah, right. You go now.
Mine's not going to be all in detail and descriptive as yours was.
You could only
well done, though.
You could only shoot a turkey with a musket.
That's it.
Turkey come on that corner with that hangy neck.
You got to have buckles on your shoes.
You're right. You have a plaid hat.
So same thing with the pie. I like to go with the sweet potato pie myself.
Okay.
Now this isn't a sneaker necessarily. It's a boot.
Okay.
But the Ronnie Feig 40 Below Rust Timberland collaboration they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice and smooth, same color as sweet potato pie. So you know. Drink. I don't drink alcohol, so I went with the Sprite LeBron 8 Lows. Okay.
All right.
I picked the soda. It is what it is, man. Hey, don't look at me like that, man.
You must be sitting at the kids' table.
I don't drink, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, a little different situation. Mac and cheese. I picked the Yeezy Sun 700s, man. That color reminds me of macaroni and cheese. There's a little green in it, so hey, just throw some garnish in there, whatever.
I don't know.
It is what it is.
Your house, man.
Hey, it's gonna be delicious.
I want to go
delicious.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Cranberry. Okay, cranberry.
I'm not opening your Evite.
The PSNY Jordan 12 Bordeaux. Cranberry. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's getting better.
Forgot those exist.
It's heating up. The stuffing.
That should be the only other Bordeaux that exists, though. True. The stuffing. The 2003 Nike SB Brown Pack Dunk Highs.
brown and tan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
So that kind of reminds me. Look, I don't make the dressing myself. I eat my mom's dressing. Is delicious. Okay.
Happy belated birthday to moms.
Now tell me what's in it.
He don't know.
I don't know exactly. I asked her. Look, hold on. I know.
That's another thing too. Cats have all these opinions on stuffing and dressing. Don't nobody know what's in it.
There's sausage in it. There's like some breading.
Sausage in it.
Yes, there is.
I mean, that might be good, but I ain't never seen a dressing or stuffing with sausage in it.
It's not like the what's it called? Not like breakfast sausage. I'm talking about like ground beef kind of sausage.
Ground beef?
Not sausage,
what y'all
man.
eating up?
Listen, I don't know what the recipe is. Okay, I've asked her a million times and she won't give it to me.
I sound like gumbo.
It ain't gumbo, y'all. It's
got
delicious.
andouille in it?
It's delicious.
Like gumbo.
Don know what I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. He know what I'm talking about. Okay, so what's next? Bread. 2004 wheat 13s. That speaks for itself, I think.
2004 wheat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, wheat 13s.
And what you eating? Sliced wheat bread?
I mean, it's got the little brown and it's got the white. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, white bread. I don't.
Okay.
Number 7, the veggies, the green bean 5s, man. I went off the name with that one. Yeah, I went off the name with that one.
I thought about that.
But I didn't even think of that.
I had the Kobe's too, the Grinches, just for the color, but yeah, I chose those instead.
A vegetable that color. I don't know about that.
That's like broccoli stalks.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you like blanch it.
Celery. That's what it is.
Ugh.
Wait, are you guys both saying yours in the same order to make it easier for the video? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, what's on the list of the text message?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
From the bottom up.
Mashed
from the bottom?
potatoes.
I started at pie. What'd you say?
Yeah. The mashed potatoes.
For the mashed potatoes.
The cream, they were cream originally, okay? Cream, triple white, easy 350 V2s.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I thought about doing Ultra Boost.
Okay.
Cream 350
Yep.
V2. Okay.
And then for the ham, again, I went with the name, the Pink Pigs.
I knew someone was going to do it.
Pigs.
Now, which one you talking about? When Pigs Fly or Pink Pigs?
No, the Pink Pigs.
Okay.
I got them both down here, though.
Okay.
But the Pink Pigs.
Pink
yes.
Pigs. Yeah, you try to clear the table.
Yeah.
All right. For
And
turkey.
I went corny with it, man. You know I
knew somebody was going to do it.
You know I picked it.
I knew somebody was going to do it.
I picked it. The Turd Dunkin'.
Dang,
Okay?
you took the easy way out.
Did.
Boo.
I did.
Boo this man!
Boo. He
did.
took the easy way out.
Yeah.
There you go. Recap real quick. Make sure I got
Okay,
these down right.
let's see. The Ronnie Fieg Russ Timberlands, the Sprite LeBron Lows, Yeezy Sun 700s, PSNY Jordan 12s.
I like that pick.
Bordeaux's.
Okay.
The 03 Brown Pack Dunk Highs, Wheat 13s,
Okay.
then the Green Bean 5s,
That's a smart pick, too.
then the Triple White Easy 350s, the Pink Lows, and then the,
Easy way out.
yeah.
Turducken.
Yes. Yes.
Andrew, what
Eat
you
up.
got?
All right.
Eat
So,
up.
Andrew Wiggins.
hope y'all hungry.
Andy, what
All right.
you got,
So I'm doing
fam?
pumpkin pie here.
Okay.
'cause There's nothing better than a Costco pumpkin pie. I don't care what anyone says.
Magically delicious.
And you know, come in that little
You saying that is weird. Isn't it?
that foil pan and everything. And then you got the the soft like caramel brown. So I did the Air Max One's patterns that just released. Got the silver on there a little bit of that gray, and then a little bit of white for that.
Oh, you got the orange ones.
Yeah.
I thought
Orange
about that too.
patterns.
Yeah. I did.
Okay.
Little whipped cream on it
Oh, yeah.
at the top. Boom.
I thought about doing the pie, but I was like, it's too early.
Yeah, it's too soon. It's too soon.
All right, drink is next. So, I usually drink wine on Thanksgiving, even though I'm a beer guy, but it just tastes better. with food.
Ew.
Yeah.
He said,
So I did the Janowski Wino Splatters.
I assumed that's what you were going to pick.
Good job.
Didn't
you
even
know?
think about
You
it.
want to assemble
Good
love those
job.
things.
Good job.
Most of those people don't even know what those are.
Good job.
A lot of us thought they were blood at first, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
some of them had the special ones had the cork insoles,
Yeah.
and that was when we found out it was red wine on it.
Nah, we cuz.
That's a good one.
You know, you feel good at the end of the night. You had a little bit of wine, you
Okay.
spilling it on your kicks. It's all
Gentle
good though. There we
winos.
go.
We got
job.
cranberry PSNY 12s. Okay, they came to cook today.
All right, now we go on mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
So like Greg said, a little bit of that burnt on the top. A little black's fine. And then the creamy inside. You know, some people like to put a little spice on it too, a little bit of red on there, some hot sauce, some ketchup or something like that. So I did the
Ketchup.
not on like things. You can do that with like Blue Box, but like.
And you can't do that with
Can't at all.
Hot sauce, yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Hot sauce.
So I did.
We'll allow it. Don't act like it belongs there. Like it's okay if you do it.
On mac and cheese, you can put black pepper and any kind of hot sauce you want. Typically, like Louisiana style hot sauce, though, not like
Yeah,
I'm
Frank's
not talking
more
about
cheese
like Tapatio or
Frank's hot
sriracha.
sauce
I guess you could use sriracha.
I know
but
what you're talking about, but still, you can.
So this isn't for
Yes.
Thanksgiving, for like cultured eaters, but like.
Oh, we need your take on the type of pasta too that goes in it. Are you
Hold
as
on.
rigid as they are?
Hold on.
No, you finish.
No,
but we
he's
need
talking about
your-
macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese. What do you use?
Only
Pasta-wise.
Elbows. Yeah.
Only?
Elbows.
Elbow
Yeah,
pasta.
only.
That's
Yes.
it.
I mean, if
Yes.
it's like the box.
Fam, y'all
I'll get the
acting
shell.
like you
Elbow pasta.
won't eat
But
it
no,
if
but
it's not
They
elbow.
have,
I don't eat
they have
macaroni.
shell ones too, which are like this big.
Shell is
eat it.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll eat a
Yeah.
shell.
Just boxes though.
I
eat a
prefer
shell.
elbows.
Elbow for anything else.
That's what I'm asking. Is it
penne
only
pasta?
him? And
Man,
Don was
not
like
only. No, not
I
only.
went to somebody's house. They used spaghetti for it. I was like, "Are
Listen,
you
what?
insane?"
Listen,
Ugh.
we talked about
Greg, give
we
that to
talked
you.
about spaghetti and angel hair being insane. Obviously, what's the one you just said?
Penne.
Penne is insane as well. But rigatoni, just fine.
I ain't mad at rigatoni,
I don't know,
but
Tony.
it's a children's pasta.
fine.
Oh, Tony.
All right.
You
So
say you don't know,
I don't
Tony?
know, Tony.
What you got for macaroni and cheese?
Kobe 5 Bruce Lee's. Got the yellow on
Okay.
there. Got the black, and then a little bit of red if you like a little hot sauce on it.
I'm not mad at
You
the
burning
choice.
the mac and cheese?
No, it's like
You
a.
got to put it on the broiler for at least 30 seconds or a minute or
He
whatever
said
and
black.
crisp the
He
top.
said black, though. I'm saying.
It's a little burnt.
That's what I mean, the
Oh,
black.
burn around the
okay,
edges.
nah, we ain't doing none of
I
that.
don't know about burn.
Yeah, we ain't
A
doing
little
that.
burn around the edges.
You in
don't
New
eat that
Orleans,
part.
baby.
All right. What's next?
Cranberry.
Sauce. So I put another pat on there. We're doing cherry woods.
Okay.
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 I see
That's a good
you.
one.
I see
Seemed like an
you.
easy one right there.
Jerk stole my pick.
What else you got?
Good one.
What's next? Stuffing. So stuffing or dressing, whatever you want to say. You know, got all the different browns in there. Maybe a little bit of green
I might wear
on the
these
top.
on Thanksgiving. These are fire.
Yeezy 1 tans.
Everything I expected.
Okay.
Got the different browns on there. A little bit of green on the mud guard. That's the one I struggle with the most. I couldn't think of anything good.
Stuffing was
It's
hard.
hard.
It was hard.
Stuffing
It
was
was
hard.
Stuffing is easy. I'm going to tell you why.
Stuffing was hard. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm going to tell you why.
Green vegetable. I went. Where is it? The New Balance 5740 Bricks and Wood, the ones that just came out.
Thought about doing that. Then I was like,
Well, I was gonna do mosh, and then I was like, let me put something of those. Mashed potatoes. All right, so mashed potatoes. What do you guys put on mashed potatoes? Anything?
butter.
Gravy.
Butter,
salt, black pepper.
butter, salt, and pepper. Yeah.
All right.
That's
So you know a little bit of dollop of the yellow on top.
the yellow. What's that?
Yeah, butter.
Meth? Oh.
Yes, teeth.
You know, you slop a little mashed potatoes on there. You put the butter on it, melts through it. So I did
Yeah.
the Jordan 4 Tour 4s,
Okay.
all white
Alright.
with a little bit of yellow.
Might be a little too
Mix that
white.
around.
The pepper in it.
Yeah, pepper. There you
Go
go.
ahead.
All right. Ham. I put the Nike SB pigs. That's why I'm wearing them today, because this color pink is more ham than the When Pigs Fly.
Going ham.
And whatever Greg's doing to his ham, I do not want to eat it.
Hey,
Yeah, you do.
sensual.
Yeah, you do.
Sensual
Yeah, you
ham.
do.
Let me get first
you
dibs
do.
before you come by, though.
Yeah, you do.
Whoa.
Yeah, you do.
All right,
Yeah,
and for
you
the
do, trust me.
turkey. So, turkey, light and dark meat, right? I did curry dunk lows because you got the white, you got the brown, light meat, dark meat.
Okay.
Dang, you must be making George lists. Curry dunk low.
It made my list for,
Oh, I
for a
skipped
different
something.
thing.
Oh, I skipped
skip?
one. Bread.
Dang.
Sorry.
What's
That was in
bread?
between stuffing and green vegetable.
What's bread?
Pusher T Bodega Babies.
Okay.
I thought about putting
Okay.
those on there
Pusha
too.
T, Bodega, Babies. Okay. Now, you could have did brown bag for that one too, like a wine, like a wino Hennessy in it.
Let me pull your thing up real quick so I can make sure I do this in the correct order.
Recap real quick.
Oh, right.
We gotta go 'cause we passed by.
Pie. Air Max 1 Patas. The Monarch, the orange color.
Orange.
Drink, wine, Janowski's, the winos. Mac and cheese, Kobe Lee Bruce 5. Kobe Life, cranberry sauce, Air Max 1 Pata Cherry Woods.
Perfect.
Stuffing, Nike Yeezy 1 Tan. Bread, Pusher T Bodega Babies. Green vegetables.
Brown bag, baguette.
5740 bricks and mortar, the New Balance, mashed potatoes, Jordan Tour 4s, ham, Nike SB Pigs, the new one, and turkey curry dunk low.
This is the dumbest list we've ever done. By far.
Hey, actually,
You disrespect
way
Yuri
we
bringing
did
him
this
on the
is
show
very
when we
good,
did the dumbest list.
What you want me to do?
no, hey, the way we
I mean, at least it
described
was
and
funny,
everything,
but like,
this is good content.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's all good. It's fun, man. It's fun. Have a good time.
I channeled my
Yeah.
inner nice kicks,
You know?
BR kicks. Like, come on, man.
yes. This actually might be corny of them.
It's all right.
Look, this is a Sneakerhead's feast, B. Sneaksgiving.
Yes.
It's not a feast because we just put them on our feet.
Sneaksgiving before the docks shut down.
Pie. Air Max 1 anniversary orange. You got the orange pie, whether it be sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie, and you got the white on the shoe is the dollop of whatever. What do you like again? I don't eat pie, by the way.
He just described that with the paddle one. Like, I mean, you're a copycat. He just said the exact same thing.
Completely picked a different shoe. What are you talking
This
about?
dang near the exact one has orange waves. Yours doesn't.
What's your point? I mean, do you think I like wrote it down after he said that?
But
or?
you looked at us like, duh. Like, I mean, the dollop. I'm like, we already did it. He said the exact same thing.
Okay, cool. What I mean, you did what? You reacted to his dollop or something? I don't understand what you're doing. Like,
What you got for drink, fam?
Spell dollop.
drink.
DOLUP.
Just a dollop a day.
What
Yeah,
you
that's
drink?
exactly what I think.
Drink. We got Burgundy 992 New Balance, the one you can't get your hands on.
Burgundy 992. Okay.
Mac and cheese. We got Newcastle Dunk SB Low.
I knew somebody was going
Yeah.
to.
It got that. It got the little brown on there because when you put it under the broiler, you crisp up that top layer a little bit. Get a little brown on there. Perfect. Cranberry, I got the same thing Andy picked. Cherrywood Air Max 1 Pata. I didn't think anyone was going to pick that, to be honest.
Me neither.
That's one of my
Hey,
favorite
Patter's
shoes of
been on
all
the mind
time.
lately, so like,
That was
Yeah.
good.
it's on everyone's mind.
What else?
Stuffing. This the one that's going to blow your mind.
Doubt it.
You ready? Size, Vans collab, factory floor. All the little patchwork pieces going into stuffing. Blow your mind.
Okay.
You said it was difficult. That was easy.
Yeah, why? I mean, I don't see it, but
What you mean? Why? All the different ingredients go in there and make it colorful. Bunch of different colors and stuffing. No, you don't understand it. You don't get it.
stuffing really ain't that colorful, is it?
Listen.
Stuffing got
I'm with
green,
dressing. I'm with
red,
dressing, though.
brown. What else?
What's the red color in your dressing or stuffing? Don't say bell pepper, please don't. Don't say cherries.
But you don't
cranberries.
like bell pepper, so that's.
I ain't never seen bell pepper in dressing.
Pretty
in my
sure
entire
there's
life.
red in there somewhere.
It's none. You making stuff up, man.
I don't know. There might be.
There's none.
There might be.
There's none.
When you put the gravy on there, brown.
It's already brown.
There's yellow. There's denim in it.
Yeah, denim, polka dots, and stuffing, plaid.
Oh yes, you're associating every single piece of the shoe with the stuffing. The point is, it's a patchwork shoe. Stuffing is a patchwork food item. You put a million different items.
There's
I said
salmon.
it's Vans patchwork. It completely makes sense. Everybody arguing about they put like sausage in, or they put a different kind of meat, or no meat, or whatever. It works perfect.
I need to wear those. I
Denim
forgot I had
plaid.
those.
Yuri's shirt in there and stuffing.
Oh, now we okay.
Oh no, that's not clowning. The shoe has plaid on it, doesn't it?
You should
It
wear
does.
those.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
that's my point.
It
I'm
does.
not clowning
It
nobody.
does. No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
That shirt would match perfect.
I'm just saying because you got a plaid shirt on. I ain't clowning.
True.
we got?
Bread. I can't believe no one did this. This has nothing to do with food, but bread Jordan 1.
I thought about
Doo-doo.
it. No.
George's
That
least
was
favorite
cheap.
thing too. You
Yeah, I hate calling when people say bread.
Gee, that was a good pick.
Black,
that was clever.
Black red Jordan 1.
That was clever. That was
All
clever.
right. I would assume you guys could guess what I was going to pick for green vegetable. The shoe sucks completely.
Green beans.
Green bean 5s.
Okay,
The
so
shoe
you
is
did it too?
Awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it only
It's a
makes
horrible
sense.
shoe. Yeah.
Not really. No.
Oh, you picked the same shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
You should listen to the podcast. Huh?
I mean, I was finishing my list up. What do you want from me?
What else you got? Mashed potatoes.
Got to finish the worst list of all time.
I know what you got for mashed potatoes too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Jordan 5 off white.
Nope.
Okay.
Curry Dunk Low.
That's your
Because
mashed potatoes?
It has, yeah. You got the brown for the gravy. that goes on the mashed potatoes, and you got the rest of the shoe that's the mashed potato color.
What do you eat on Thanksgiving? You eat a lot of stuff.
You act like that's not a perfect representation.
Turkey, mashed potato.
And I found another shoe that I can use for the same excuse
and it's wine.
And wine. What you got for ham?
Less? Ham, Yuri and I think got the same thing. You did pink pig.
So did I.
SB low. Oh, you did? Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's a pig.
Yeah.
Hey man,
I didn't do when pigs fly. I mean,
I'll take the easy
you
way
could put
out,
that.
huh?
You could put that on.
Easy
I mean,
way
what
out.
do you want me to do?
Ooh.
Hey.
What do you want me to do?
Something pretty creative.
Yep.
You came up with bread ones, but another pink shoe was insane.
And you thought that was the creative one I picked. Yes.
That was pretty creative.
Patchworks was a lot better.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I don't know.
The denim set you off, and all of a sudden you like,
It's debatable.
all of a sudden.
What you got for turkey?
Turkey, Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1. It got like the little marks on there for the the shoe. You thinking of the shoe as food is making you say ew, but the shoe is the color of turkey, and it has them little spots on it that make it look like gravy. Champion!
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Maybe like when you pluck the feathers off the turkey before you cook it. That look like
You obviously haven't seen a picture of Nigel's in a while.
You right. I don't know anybody who owns them either. Oh, you got them, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I know
We
who
gotta
has
get out of
them.
here.
He assumes you got everything.
Right.
Everybody has them. All right, man. We got to go. Appreciate everybody like, subscribe to this podcast. Have a safe Thanksgiving. Appreciate Andy and Yuri coming through. That's the Sneak This. Blah, 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 blah.
Pow, pow, pow.